So let's start the session with a small prayer for everybody. Collect and connect your energies together. Close your eyes. सारे लोग हाथ जोड़ेंगे ऐसे. We'll use English and Hindi mix in this session. Try to understand if your volume is low, please use a headphone, right? This because this is the highest that I can speak on. Okay, close your eyes. Close your eyes, everybody. And just connect with the masters, the divine energy beings, higher beings of light, consciousness. I request the divine consciousness of the goddess and Master El Moria and all the holy beings, the masters, the rishis to be here to provide us with your guidance, protection, and create a circle of light around this virtual community right now. Whenever they practice what we learn, they experience the same level of energies, the downloads, the clearing, the activations. I wish to record the energy in this video, audio, so that everybody experiences the same result, whether they are doing it live or later on. I request the divine beings of consciousness to please surround us with your love, protection, especially the energy of grace, so that we can all come together, align our energies, and then to the spiritual process and ceremony of the 12-strand DNA activation on this powerful day of the 12-12 portal. I request the divine beings to surround us with your love, divine energy, grace, blessings, protection, and help us raise our consciousness by letting go and clearing the past. Let the energy of this group merge and further awaken, arise the group consciousness and the collective consciousness of the planet. And slowly, slowly, whenever you feel whole and complete, you can open your eyes, right? Okay, so I will share my screen as well, right? Let me know if you can see the screen. Just give me a second. Okay. So now my question is to only the people who are attending for the very first time. That means this is the first interaction because I opened up the group for your friends and family. So how many people have never interacted with me, who are friends and family of the existing group members? Do I have anybody who has never interacted with me, never attended any of the sessions? In the comment, say yes. Achintraj, Devanand. Okay, Achintraj. Okay, perfect. Welcome, everybody. Everybody else knows me, but a warm welcome to you guys specifically because this is the first time we're interacting. So some of the concepts, might make sense to you because I don't know what is your background in energy work. Okay? So I'll try to tone it down so that it is easy for you guys as well to understand, right? So my name is Nishant Sharma, and a little brief about me that I am an engineer turned a healer, but now as I speak, I'm very happy to announce it to the entire community, which is my community of my wonderful healers, that I have now graduated and I'm a psychologist as well, or a positive psychologist. So thank you for all the blessings that you have given me and supported me in this entire process, right? So engineer turned a healer and now a psychologist. Thank you, right? So I belong to a family of Pandits from Vaishnadevi temple, and thank you very much, everybody who's congratulating me. But let's just focus here, right? We'll open up the round for discussion later on. But thank you very much. For people, as I said, who are interacting with me for the first time, I belong to a temple lineage, but I like to combine the knowledge that I have, the skill sets that I have absorbed during the course of 20 plus years as an aura reader to help understand that that spirituality is not something like a woo-woo concept. I like to combine spirituality, science, and psychology in a manner which is going to help individuals, right, in a day-to-day life, right? And the concepts that I talk about are specifically focused in scientific domain. There's a concept that I talk about is aura reading, and all these people who have invited you are aura readers, right? Most of them are aura readers. That means they can also do what I do, right? They have been trained in doing and reading people's aura in energy and helping them find out what is the problem in their life. Because in energy psychology, we know that जो भी हमारी लाइफ में होता है ना वो एनर्जी लेवल पे पहले होता है, राइट? Whether it's a physical trauma, mental health trauma, emotional trauma, spiritual life, karmic, कुछ भी हो, पहले energy ही disturb होती है, which is called the aura of the person. And this aura can be detected scientifically using instruments, but it can also be diagnosed intuitively. So my suggestion to you guys, जिसने भी आपको invite किया है in this session, कि whenever you encounter certain problems, अगर आपको लगता है कुछ चीजें आप solve कर सकते हो, great. You know, that's very good. But in case you encounter something that, you know, you're not able to diagnose the problem, तो जिसने भी आपको invite किया in the session, please take their help, take professional level guidance. Why? Because these people are fully aware of the concept of how energy works, right? And they can help you, because the problem is कि, you know, it's like just like this, कि अगर हम एक पानी की bottle है, imagine कीजिए, you know, इसके बाहर एक instructions लिखी हुई हैं like this, you know. Sometimes when you are inside the jar ना, inside the problem, आपको पता नहीं होता कि इसको problem को solve कैसे करना है, right? Because instructions कहाँ लिखी है? Outside. That is why a third person's point of view sometimes helps us to solve a problem, right? That is my simple little suggestion to you guys, ki don't suffer, right? Everybody here in this group is well aware of the concepts, and we love to collaborate, of course, with each other. So definitely take their help. And on this subject, I've given conferences, I've written books, right? New book is also coming in 2025, in which I'm going to be talking about something called the language of light. And I will introduce you this, right? The concept. And this group that we have now is so powerful कि मैंने, you know, I talk about manifestation, and in group के साथ ही हमने एक portal healing की थी on the 9th of September, I think 9th of September हमने की थी portal, if someone remembers, कि I wanted to work, right, at this College of Psychic Studies in London, which is a esteemed college, over 125 years पुराना college है, जिसमें you know, जितना भी हमारा energy work है, spiritual work है, they talk about that. They have recognized courses, right? And with the power of this group, like you are experiencing today, we manifested it. So November, May, I start this entire work there as well. So as a learner right now, and obviously will be a teacher as well in times to come, in plan 2025. And what I've planned for 2025, like 2024, was all about helping people become healers. Now my plan is कि जो healers हैं हमारे group में, I want them to become teachers, right? So I will be supporting them to become teachers and create their own further community, because I believe in the concept of collaboration, right? So we love to work with each other. And that is why, you know what, I plan to create a community which is based on science, psychology, entrepreneurship, and spirituality, because these are the 4 pillars that we need. We need mind, power as well. We need the support of mind as well, because just having a spiritual concept is never enough. अगर आपके mind आपके control में नहीं है, it's not aligned with your visions, you will never be able to achieve things, because it's the bridge between the visible domain of the body and the invisible domain of the soul, right? Intermediate level hai. So we need to have the concepts of psychology, which are scientifically proven, right? Now, when I say about something called scientifically proven, मतलब उस चीज के ऊपर research हुई गई है, right? That is the main thing. That is why whatever is the wisdom of the East, जो हमारे Asian countries में जो wisdom की, ज्ञान की बातें होती है ना, what I've known, what I've understood in the past 1.5 years in the UK is that it is a science of the West. You know, whatever we have learned in chakra philosophy, we talk about the 7 chakras, 8 chakras. वहाँ का concept यहाँ पे आके बन जाता है Maslow's law of hierarchy of needs, right? वहाँ पे हमने Asian countries में we talk about, you know, be grateful about life, be kind and compassion. यहाँ पे आके वो बन जाता है positive psychology interventions. So I feel it's much more advanced, but we don't really know how to contain the essence or do the research well, I feel ki that is one area that we can improve as a community. But why do we have to reinvent the wheel? If someone has done the work, if the Western countries have done the work, why not adapt and learn from them like they learned from us? Are we clear till now? So that is why the next year plan for me is that I want to create a little system for you guys to help you further empower yourself, further focus on these four areas: psychology hai, spirituality hai, entrepreneurship hai, because I believe everybody in this group, right, whether you are not a healer professionally or you will be a healer professionally later on, or you just want to be healer for yourself, does not matter. You need all these four pillars because you want to become financially independent as well. That is why entrepreneurship is also very, very important for everybody. Okay? So now coming back to the topic, what is portal? जो आज का टॉपिक है, पोर्टल है इंटरडिमेंशनल गेटवे. यू नो, जस्ट लाइक ये एक इमेजिन कीजिए कि एक there's a different world altogether. Like we have a physical world, there's a spiritual world, right? जिसको हम हिंदुइज्म में we talk about स्वर्ग लोक. There are different dimensions. कि विष्णु जी का अपना घर है, शिवलोक है, विष्णु लोक है, ब्रह्म लोक है, and all that stuff. These are different dimensional energies. You know, it's actually a physical, not a physical, but metaphysical world. Portal is nothing but a gateway, like a gate, entry point into a higher dimensional energies, right? I've given the example here of a, let's say, of a hotel room. जो साथ साथ उसके दो rooms हैं, left room and right room. Left is a basic category and the right one is a suite. Now, whichever portal, whichever gate you enter from, you will only have access to things which are in that portal or in that room. अगर आप basic category के room में left door से जाते हो, you will have access to only a few things which are there, which are basic necessities. But suddenly, if you know the password, you know, usually the doors these days have digital passwords and everything to unlock. And if you know the password, or if you have the key to access the right side of the room, which is a master suite, it will have all the luxuries that the hotel has the capacity to offer you as a guest, right? So understand portals like this only key. One portal is earth, where you are right now, which is the left category. ठीक है, जो है इस रूम में वो आपको दिख रहा है, मिल रहा है, you have been using it all your life. But there is another version which is a parallel world, उसके के साथ में ही है, but different frequency पे है. Very much like all the radio channels are there in this room as radio waves. But if I do not tune my mobile phone into any radio, I will not hear anything. But if I tune into a particular frequency, say 93.5, so I'll be able to hear a song which is being played there. But the moment I change the frequency from 93.5 FM to 101 FM, sitting in the same space, I will start experiencing a different song. Why? Because I changed my frequency. And that's exactly what this portal ceremony is all about. कि हम कहीं जाएंगे नहीं, हम कहीं physically नहीं जाएंगे, but जो हमारा mental radio है, हमारा जो ऑरा है, हमारी जो एनर्जी है, हमारी जो स्पिरिचुअल बॉडी है, हमारी जो एस्ट्रल बॉडी है, वी हैव 5 बॉडीज, जिसको आयुर्वेदा में पंच कोशा कहा जाता है: फिजिकल, मेंटल, इमोशनल, स्पिरिचुअल, एस्ट्रल. फिजिकल सिर्फ दिखता है, बाकी सारी बॉडीज को हम कहते हैं सटल बॉडीज. दे आर सटल बॉडीज बिकॉज दे आर एनर्जेटिकली connected to something. So imagine, for the radio to operate, why need physical radio, which is a physical body? Now I need the mechanism by which this radio can capture or accept or what do you call, allow the radio waves to enter this device and convert that radio waves into a song which is being played on the radio station. The universe is very much like the radio tower, sending out radio waves. We are like this body. If we are discharged with the battery, तो कुछ radio universe is giving the blessing, but we are not in alignment. So what we need to do is we need to charge our battery of the body, right? Which is why we need food, we need energy to work, but at the same time we need to fix our frequency of the mental body, emotional body, spiritual body, astral body, so that we can tap into the right portal जहां की हमें एनर्जी चाहिए. हर एक पोर्टल, हर एक रूम और हर एक फ्रीक्वेंसी में अलग ऑफरिंग्स होती हैं, अलग फ्रीक्वेंसीज हैं. For example, sunlight का काम sunlight ही कर सकती है, moonlight नहीं कर सकती. Sunlight is little warm, energizing, life-giving. Moonlight is more relaxing, more peaceful, right? You will not get energized by looking at the moon, but you'll feel happy, you'll feel full, you'll feel complete within yourself, you'll feel relaxed, right? So it depends on person to person. Some people on the night of full moon become super active. That's a different concept. But I'm just trying to help you understand कि हर एक frequency का, जैसे हर एक खाने में हर एक मसाले का अलग taste है, हर एक का एक purpose है. All come together to create the entire dish and the entire experience. That is the same thing with portal. Every month we have a different portal which gets activated. ऐसा नहीं है कि it's not getting activated. It is always active. Like the sun never sets. Earth moves around. तो उसको हम sunlight कह देते हैं, sunrise कह देते हैं, sunset कह देते हैं. Because it is not the sun moving here and there. It is Earth revolving and rotating around the sun, which is going to cause this functioning that we call as the day and the night and the winter and the summer, etc. Are we clear till now? Are we clear till now? Perfect. तो पोर्टल हमेशा खुले होते हैं. It's just that on specific days we become in direct alignment, right? कि सन हमेशा है, अर्थ हमेशा है. जब हम पास गए या दूर गए, उससे सीजन्स चेंज हो गए. जब हमारा रोटेट हुआ तो दिन हो गया, रोटेट हुआ तो नाइट हो गया. This is just the alignment phase, right? So on specific days we become in direct alignment. For example, today is 12/12. इसका मतलब ये नहीं कि 12/12 पोर्टल जो है वो आज ही खुला है. वो खुला हुआ है already. But today we are more likely to be in direct alignment because Earth is moving around, right? The sun and the different planets are moving around each other. So today we are in the most perfect position where we can tap into the energy and get the maximum benefit. Tomorrow, we will be slightly away in the solar system. We'll be slightly away from today. 14th को will be slightly more away, further away, further away, further away. इसका मतलब ये नहीं है कि we cannot tap into this energy. We can tap in, but जितना दूर जाते रहेंगे, उतना थोड़ा कम होता रहेगा effect. That is why we say portal healing 12/12 पे कीजिए. It is much more powerful. But as you keep on progressing, you can still do it, but it will be not as powerful as today. Okay? And this is a little graphic visualization that I have taken from Doctor Strange, the movie, to help you understand कि portals के साथ काम कैसे करते हैं. With the use of symbols, we activate certain energies and we create an interdimensional, you can say, energy, right? Interdimensional gate बनाते हैं जिससे हम physically तो travel नहीं करते हैं, but energetically we can travel. Very much like this, Doctor Strange opening up the portal and he's simply walking in, but we will not walk into a portal and just be gayab from here, right? We'll not vanish from here, but we will just connect with a different energy by the use of some sacred symbols like this. Create a sacred symbol, it creates a portal, and then what do? We send our negativity, the trauma that we have, into a portal like this, and boom, it converts into light. Energy can only be transformed from one form to another. उसको negative को wipe off नहीं कर सकते हम. Negative को हम transform कर सकते हैं, like Doctor Strange is doing. Okay? Perfect. Sachin says, let's open a portal and we'll come to UK. Yes, astrally for sure. Right? At least right now we can do the astrally. Especially for the people who are joining for the first time. Is every concept clear, guys? I've tried to tone it down सबसे कम level पे, but I would really want you guys to let me know if it's clear, right? Okay, perfect. For example, 8th of August को हमने एक portal किया था, right? Which is all about the energy of Saturn. It is all about energy of Lakshmi. We did the portal for manifestation of money. Because I believe we all need everything. We need material wealth as well. We need spiritual wealth as well. So 8th of August को हमने Lion Gate portal किया था. And a lot of people attended. I think about 200, 300 people attended. And usually all of them were, paid sessions. It was not a complimentary session. This is the first time I'm actually doing a portal healing, which is complimentary. That is why I invited you guys. But as an exchange, I would definitely advise that you do some donation somewhere, wherever you believe. वहां पे आप थोड़ा सा donation कर दीजिएगा energy का, exchange का, whatever you feel like, right? So that is eighth portal हमने किया money manifestation का. A lot of people got phenomenal manifestations of wealth, and किसी का career में healing आई, किसी की health में. It all depends on you, what you try to manifest. फिर 9th of September को हमने एक नवरात्रि portal किया था, which is about completion and healing. Then we also did an, Navratri portal and Durga Ma healing, which is on the 10th of October. We did that. And 11/11 को हमने Egyptian gods and goddesses से portal healing किया था. This is me channeling the masters in Egypt, in the Egyptian temple, one of the Egyptian temples. So we learned the concepts of how to align ourselves with the Egyptian energies for manifestation, for healing, for manifestation. So all these things are actually a part of the community work that we do together. And these are all sessions which are advanced sessions, of course, because it helps you to learn. It helps you to, most importantly, get healing. Because इसमें portal healing का best benefit क्या होता है? Like I showed you this picture, that when you are inside the problem, we know a lot of things. हमें बहुत knowledge भी होती है कई बार, बहुत spiritual concepts भी हैं, हमारा experience भी अच्छा है, but sometimes we're not able to heal ourselves. Why? Because if you are, as I said, inside the jar, you need someone else who's outside your problems to tell you, okay, ingredients list में ये है. This is, अगर आपको jar से बाहर आना है तो आपको ये करना पड़ेगा. You need some outside perspective, third person perspective to get the solution to the problem. Because ये जो प्रॉब्लम है वो जार की तरह है, जो इंस्ट्रक्शंस है वो आपके सोल कॉन्ट्रैक्ट में ऑलरेडी लिखा हुआ है आप ही की एनर्जी में. But since you are in that problem, it's very much like saying that I cannot see what is written behind my back. I need someone else, external. For example, Geeta, please tell me what's written behind my back. Because I need her point of view to help me understand what is wrong, what is right, where am I lacking. That is why these group sessions are very, very essential, because it helps you to, get the healing. We all love to, as spiritual people, how many of you feel that you love to give? How many people love to give, right? It is very essential for us to receive as well, right? So these group sessions are phenomenal way to receive the energies for a change, right? It is a very good way to receive the energies. So that is why I say we have to do the work of giving and receiving in balance. Perfect. So whenever I used to channel, for example, इस concept को ना channeling कहते हैं for all the newcomers and first timers. Channeling is when I connect to a higher dimensional energy, right? Whether you call about high dimensional energy as just pure frequency or a particular being, being मतलब किसी देवी देवता, किसी higher energy, higher master से communicate करते हैं हम, and then we use that knowledge. For example, the books that I showed you are all channeled books. I went into a state of trance, communicated with the consciousness of Saptarishis, and channeled the entire book. Second volume भी यही है, third volume भी यही है. I channel the books in my meditations, right? So this is what the concept is. And when I used to do channeling, masters would appear in form of what we call as orbs. Orb क्या होता है? एक ब्रिलियंट बॉल ऑफ लाइट. वो डस्ट पार्टिकल से अलग होता है. डस्ट पार्टिकल लगेगा, उसके अंदर कोई लाइट नहीं होती है. बट इफ यू see the picture right now, like I am channeling, these are a couple of people, and it's an old picture. Look at the number of orbs around the head. These are all orbs that you see. Look at the bright, can you see the bright spots here surrounding the people here and there? These are all called orbs, which are higher dimensional energy. Because then we did so many photographs that, we used to say, masters, please disappear. We'll take a picture, nothing would come in. Masters, please appear. We'll take a picture. So many brilliant orbs would come. And if you zoom in, किसी orb में ओम लिखा है, किसी में कुछ बना हुआ है, किसी में smiling faces हैं. That is when you see the zoom picture, like we zoom it, you will actually be able to see things, right? And this is all a phenomenon. For example, you see the orbs here floating around, double orbs, triple orbs. Some people wanted to receive more healing, to masters unke paas jaake they used to perform healings as well. So we assume this is the orb doing some healing to this lady because she had some issues back then, I'm assuming, right? That is why she is doing this. And all these people, for example, you see this lady holding a pen. She was being directed by the masters to take on the message, to channel the message. So you can obviously learn this. And these people who are intuitive masters, in my batch, in my group, have been able to do that. In fact, recently, एक न्यूज़ आर्टिकल में, यूट्यूब पे, of course, the US Navy and Army, they confirmed the existence. Till now, they have been disregarding the information कि aliens नहीं होते हैं, UFO नहीं होते हैं, orbs नहीं होते हैं. But if you look at this, for example, the clip that I'm going to be sharing, understand what he says कि हमें एक unidentified flying object मिला है जिसमें हमें एक body मिली है. We found a body which is not human, right? He says this on time, on court hearing.
If you believe we have crashed craft, stated earlier, do we have the bodies of the pilots who piloted this craft?
As I've stated publicly already in my News Nation interview, biologics came with some of these recoveries.
Were they, I guess, human or non-human biologics?
Non-human, and that was the assessment of people with direct knowledge on the program I talked to that are currently still on the program.
Did this ex-special agent just out that aliens exist? In a US Congress hearing into claims the government is covering up keeping UFOs, witnesses said that they'd seen intact alien vehicles. The Pentagon denies this.
So this is one of the news, and if you see the entire news, which is about 1.5 hours long video recording, you will see that how the government tries to, cover up the facts. But generally, we cannot deny the existence of UFOs, aliens, and all these masters that I talk about. We have been worshipping them. They are beings in a higher dimension, right? So in a way, they are also aliens. But in a way, we can say that we have connected to these because these beings from a higher dimension called Vishnu Loka, Durga Loka, Shiva Loka, Brahma Loka, they have gone to that level of awareness, and then they have taken the avatar, they have descended as a human form, right? Vishnu ji as Krishna, Ram, jo bhi avatar liye unhone, they have descended into the human world to teach us some lesson, right? Durga Ma as Parvati as a lesson, right? So these are all higher beings that we connect to. We can connect them physically when they are alive, they're in the physical world. Maybe when Krishna was here, the people who were around them, right, they were connecting with Krishna's energy directly. But now, since they have left the physical body of their existence, we have the power to connect and communicate with these energies using not our physical body, but astral body, right? So इस session में जो हम करेंगे आज, it is all about completion, right? 12 का मतलब क्या होता है? It is basically helping you release the toxic energy, which is not very supportive from your DNA. Let's call it like this. We have our DNA, which controls and contains every information about your physical health, right? इतना तो सब कुछ पता है लोगों को, but there's a part of the DNA which is spiritual. Like we have a physical body that we can see, mental body, emotional body, spiritual body, astral body, we cannot see. But doctor क्या कहता है? Stress मत लीजिए. Stress कहाँ है? Physical stress नहीं है, एक mental emotional parameter है जिसकी वजह से physical body पे pressure पड़ता है and people get problem because the immune system stops working. So it's a psychological or a mental emotional problem that we cannot see, but इसका impact हमें physical body में दिखता है. Similarly, we have certain parameters and patterns जो हम अपने parents, हमारे ancestors से inherit करते हैं. Simple example to help you understand is कि if you have noticed कि some of your habits, आपकी आदतें, the way you talk, the way you walk, the way you feel, the way you behave are very similar to that of your parents. Yes or no? Have you experienced this? Or if you have children, you have it, right? Why? Because the DNA not only contains the physical traits of our parents, but also their mental, emotional traits. Their traumas become our dramas. Our drama become our children's trauma. So it's like the trauma, drama, psychological cycle. And the moment we are born, we not only have the contract with our soul that in this lifetime we will focus on resolving our karma, but we also have a contract that I am being born into this family lineage, mummy, papa, da, dadi, nan, nani, pardada, pardani, and everybody's lineage, because I have a soul contract with them ki jo aap resolve nahi kar paye, I will inherit it from my parents, and I will try to I'll try to maximize my awareness. And जितना काम हो सकता है कि मैं अपना lessons तो choose करना ही है, जो मैं choose करके I have to resolve that as well. But I will also try my best to resolve your spiritual ancestral trauma, right? So 12th strand basically contains the essence of everything ever existed, not in your consciousness, but also in your parents' consciousness, into their parents' consciousness. It's the ancestral, it's the energy which contains us. And the beautiful part is we have 12 stages of our soul. Like soul progresses from a beginner level to an advanced level or enlightened version, from zero to hero. Let's call it the hero's journey. And interestingly, this is also a concept from the, like the Vedic systems of belief system, that we have a soul which keeps on progressing from different lifetimes and lifetimes. And again, what happened? The people from the West understood the concept of soul awakening and everything. And what did they do? Carl Jung, the Swiss psychiatrist, psychotherapist, psychologist, understood it beautifully, right? And adapted it into his concept of analytical psychology and created the concept of 12 archetypes, that हर एक इंसान के 12 archetypes होते हैं. हर एक इंसान के 12 archetypes होते हैं. That means we have 12 stages of vibration, the 12 stages of soul's awakening, and any moment we can tap into any part of the archetype. Archetype मतलब एक fixed personality है. For example, artist जो है ना, वो कल की नहीं सोचता. Artist सिर्फ अभी की सोच रहा है. He's a creative person. Innocent person is always seeking for love. Sage hota hai, who's like the wise one. Explorer who just never thinks about anything, who's like the freedom seeker. So we all have these different vibrational patterns, which are actually the soul patterns, right? So this was beautifully understood, adapted in the Western terminology of 12 archetypes, and people now use it as a psychological tool. We were also taught psychological tool to help us diagnose ourselves, which is our dominant vibration of the soul from a spiritual point, but dominant way of thinking, behaving, personality type from a psychological perspective. Are we clear with this? And this is the technique or the tool which a lot of brands also use, that we want to portray ourselves as, say, the lover or the hero or the magician or the outlaw, explorer. These are all different archetypes. Archetype simple means, जैसे हमारे Hinduism में we say archetype is goddess Saraswati, the archetype of knowledge. Archetype मतलब fixed position, fixed role, right? Lakshmi ji is the archetype of wealth. Vishnu ji is the archetype of preserver. Lord Shiva is the archetype of destruction and transformation. So whenever you want to tap into that energy of yourself, of your consciousness, of the universe, where you want to transform some negative energy in your life, you'll say, I want to connect with Lord Shiva, because he is the representation or the archetype of transformation. This is how we use, right? Are we clear? Are we clear till now? Yes or no, please? Perfect. Especially the people who have come in the first time. Everybody can type in, but especially the people who have come in the first time, right? Okay, perfect. And these problems, and I'll be explaining you in detail about the problems and everything, कि 12 जो stages हैं हमारे, उसमें से जब हम progress करते हैं, क्या problems आ सकती हैं या क्या आती हैं, especially to spiritual sensitive people like you and me, right? We are spiritual sensitive. And we know that this sensitivity is a superpower if we can channelize it in the right direction. But if we cannot channelize it in the right direction, then it becomes like a hard energy. Then we feel vulnerable. Then we feel taken advantage of. Then we feel that, nobody is appreciating us and all that stuff. That's a negative side of the same sensitivity. इसी को चैनल करके अगर आपने पॉजिटिव में बदल दिया, then it's your superpower, because it helps you to connect with any person. Anyone means any person, right? And just temporary take a sneak peek, like a look into their life using their energy to understand what is happening in this person's life. Why is it happening? Most importantly, what to sabko pata hai, unko bhi pata hai. But why is this trauma coming in? Why is this negativity coming in? Why is this blockage coming in? That is the power that these healers, right, or we have developed over a period of time by learning how it works, right? That is why I say to people who are joining for the first time, if you get into any problem, connect with the person who has invited you, because they will help you, right? They will help you. Okay. So all the people who are asking questions, the rule of my classes are, whenever I start something, I don't answer questions, right? I only give you a yes or no option to communicate, right? Because asking question deviates the entire topic. आपका question कहीं से भी आ सकता है. I appreciate that questions हैं, but what I would really recommend is कि questions है ना तो कहीं पे लिख लो. After I'm done with the session, I'll give you time to unmute yourself, ask questions, share your experiences. वो होगा, but not during the sessions, right? Okay. Thank you very much, Ruchi, and everybody else who has been asking questions. Thank you so much. So, what is light language? Light language क्या है? जैसे हम Hindi is a language, English is a language, Sanskrit is a language, and everybody on a higher dimension speaks in a different way, different energy. They don't speak in words; they speak in telepathy, mind-to-mind communication, right? So light language is a process in which I tap into a higher consciousness and I channel the energy, right? I work with some concept called spirit guides. Spirit guides की हर एक इंसान के कुछ guides हैं, messengers हैं, counselors हैं, therapists हैं, जो physical body में नहीं है, but they're in the astral body, who are helping us, right? Who inspire us, who warn us, who take care of us, who bless us, who guide us. And these beings communicate to us mentally, emotionally, spiritually, using this sign that we call as intuition, gut feeling. That's a passive way through which we communicate, but there's also a direct way when we learn about how do we channel them, how do we communicate with them, how do we work with them as a partner, right? So light language is just a process for them to be able to channel the energies through the channel. Like for example, in this case, I'm the channel right now for this process. So I will be communicating to them through my body, through my sound, through my hands, through my energy, through the symbols I use to create these portals, right? For example, the portals in which we will absorb some of your stress, some of your negativity, which is coming from your ancestral lineage. Now, some of you might have physical stress. Some of you might have psychological stress. Some of you might have financial stress, relationship stress. I do not know what that stress is, because my intention is whatever you want to throw, whatever you want to release, not throw at me, but release right now in this session. Just put your awareness. This is what I want Nishant to release. This is what I want. So that is in your kind of thing. And be specific. If you just say, सब कुछ मिल जाए, सब कुछ नहीं मिलता. Because if you just become like a scattered energy, मुझे सब कुछ चाहिए, it might give you, but that same energy, same effort, अगर आप किसी एक चीज में फोकस करते, you would have got concrete evidence कि हाँ मुझे इसमें रिजल्ट मिल चुका है. जैसे कि एक दो रोटी है किसी के पास, एक इंसान बहुत भूखा है, and you have 10 other people as well who are also very hungry. You have 2 chapatis only. Rather than feeding one person completely, you say, you know what, let me just give one bite to all the 10 people. You did the good thing, but the thing is, it did not help anyone. Now the person is still hungry. Having said that, if you would have just given one person the entire thing and said, you know what, you be happy, I'll figure out some other way for these 10 people, that is a better way. I feel, again, it's subjective. Your perception would be different than mine, but I feel that's better when you help someone Do it entirely, that's better. More like a laser focused light rather than being torch light ki har jagah sab kuch de diya. Right? That is why be specific that for this session today, do you want to work on relationships, health, money, finances? You can be specific, but ultimately, if the masters, I connect with the masters, of course, in this session. If the masters feel that you are saying health, but वो जो health level में problem है ना, वो आपके mental stress से आ रहा है, relationship stress से आ रहा है, financial stress से आ रहा है, तो आप ये बोलोगे, but healing यहाँ पे होगी, root cause पे जाएगी problem. As a result of that, what will happen? Your health will also get better. So you get dual benefits when you work in surrender mode. That masters, you figure out what works for me, what I want is this, but if you think something else needs to be solved to give me this, you give me that. Are we clear with this? Okay. The light language is basically the energy in which I channel the healings. I will be chanting some mantras which you might not even understand कि ये क्या निशान कौन सी language में बोल रहा है. You don't have to understand, don't worry. You neither have to repeat. आपको सिर्फ सुनना है वो, that's it. आवाज आए तो ठीक, नहीं आए तो भी ठीक. It's okay. Right? Because we're not working on the level of sound healing that you have to hear my vibration or hear my healing. We're healing something at a vibrational level. You know, it's like I am connecting to the source energy. I'm the channel. You're also a receiver of that same energy. We're all made with the same energy, right? But maybe you are right now trapped into that bottle. To help you come out of that bottle, I'm going to connect with source energy. I'm going to channel the vibration from my energy body to your energy body, which the source energy gives me. And I'm going to channel it in the language of light. You are the receiver, same like me. Channel, same like me. We're all same, right? We all have this potential to do this. It's like, जिसके पास दो टांगे हैं, they can run, they can walk, but not everybody is a marathon runner. For you to be able to become a marathon runner, you need the right guidance, right support system, right coaching, right training, and right discipline to practice every single day till the time you become someone who can run a marathon and win an Olympic medal, right? But that all depends on your personal journey, personal wish. But can you do it? Yes. Will everybody do it? No. Right? Similarly, जो मैं कर रहा हूँ healing का process, everybody can do it, provided you learn how to do it. Okay? Are we clear with this? So 12-strand DNA activation is the portal for activating, healing, and clearing all the 12 strands of the DNA. चाहे वो physical body में हो, mental body में हो, emotional body में हो, spiritual में हो, energetic में हो, astral body में कहीं पे भी हो, whatever problem that we can heal, we will focus on that. And the being, the master that I connect with, who's a master who's been working with me since 2009, 10 approximately, when I first channeled him, is Master Elmoria, Ascended Master Elmoria. He was a physical person, physical being, you can say of one of the avatars of some higher consciousness, higher being. And he did his work on earth, and then he later ascended into a spiritual plane, which we call as the astral plane. And now, since then, he has been working with channels around the world, not just me, around the world, to help people become more aware to do the healing of their karmic life script. Karmic life script मतलब कि जो हम इस जन्म में experience कर रहे हैं, right? It is all based on our soul contract, right? इसके साथ ये क्या है? Like, right, for example, right now we have a soul contract. It's not a chance that you guys are here. We sent out invitations to a lot of people, right? About 800 people joined different groups, but only 470 plus members are here. That means everybody, it was in their destiny to receive the knowledge or the option. But our life is a combination of destiny and free will. So destiny थी receive करने की, सबको मिला. But free will थी, do you want to come inside or not? Do you want to come and experience or not? So this is your free will. You are here because this is our soul contract, that at this time in my life, when I'm going through this problem, Nishant is going to come in and going to help me change my energy. So it's not a coincidence. It is called synchronicity. I believe in this. How many of you believe in this? I believe that every person that I encounter, whether it's through a 3 days program, Horoscope Advance, Intuitive Mastery, and these complimentary session today, you've been invited because definitely, some Purana Rishta is there, right? Okay. So I'll give you 2 minutes now to focus on something that you really, really like. Close your eyes, think about what you want to do. Because consciously, हम कुछ और सोचते हैं. Subconsciously, unconsciously, our mind might give us something else, right? Consciously, you would want to improve health, but subconsciously, you might want to improve something else. So I give you 2 minutes. आंखें बंद करके सिर्फ सोचो. First, connect with yourself. There's no fixed process that I'm going to be telling you. ऐसे connect करना है. You know that when you want to sit in silence, just say that to yourself that I want to connect with my soul, right? Once you connect with your soul, ask your soul that what should we work on today? हमें किस चीज पे काम करना चाहिए आज? In this 12th standing activation, मुझे किस चीज पे focus करना चाहिए? Right? Wait for 2 minutes. Let the answer come in, right? I'm right here doing some technical settings. In the meantime, you take 2 minutes to process, because when we start the initiation, activation, not initiation, but activation, is going to be a 20-25 minutes process. तो उसके बीच में आपको कोई break भी नहीं मिलेगा. So if you want to take a bio break, etc., so let's do 5 minutes, right? So 5 minutes, we'll be here. 2 minutes introspection के लिए, 3 minutes to do extra stuff, whatever you want to do. Come back. And it's not a break, it's a process. So don't just go, right, thinking it's a break. हम कर रहे हैं process, right? So if you don't want to take a bio break, you can just be here, introspect for the next 2-3 minutes, 5 minutes. We'll start the session, right? Because we're going to be focusing now on the energy, and the session is going to be till about 10:30 your time, like India time. So you can shloka if you want to. All the intuitive masters, who have taken the intuitive mastery workshops, what you can do is an instruction I'm giving you. I'm not going to be giving you elaborate steps because it's like, because this is a mixed group. So you can open your chakras, do the Vibhu 13 and connect with your HS first. And then second round would be to connect with your master El Moria, right? And if you are having your monthly cycles, if you're pregnant, right, someone is having stress, something wrong, kuch bhi hai, you can do it safely, no problem, right? Right, no problem. All right, guys, let's start today's session now in the healing part. So you can just keep your eyes closed, right? I will have given the instruction for one thing, and आपने दो लेनी है, चार लेनी है, techniques or sort of the intentions in your mind. That's okay, right? So no problem. Ultimately, as I said, we can intend for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but ultimately it will happen what needs to happen, right? So don't worry about that. Just surrender to the masters. Just let's work our energies together, right? And see what happens, right? Monisha, I don't understand what you said, right? So let's take your questions later. So close your eyes. I will tell you when to open your eyes. So beach mein, please don't open up your eyes and see, because some people think कि आवाज नहीं आ रही है, music नहीं चल रहा है. Let me open, because you maximum हमारी जो energies होती है ना, it gets released from the third eye first. Second point is through the eyes. Third is through the breath. Fourth is with the hands. So that is why we'll just keep this shut and this shut, right? It's because we want to preserve the energy flow. And because we want to receive the energy, आपके हाथ ऐसे रहेंगे on your laps, right? So when I say connect with the heart, जैसे imagine कर सकते हैं आप that I am connecting to the heart, or what you can do is slightly touch your heart. For people who cannot visualize, touching is a good sensor, right? To help you connect with some organ or some area. When I say touch the head, you can do this, or you can just mentally connect with your crown chakra. So I'll just keep on letting you know कि कहाँ पे इसको use करना है. तो जो भी आपकी healings हैं, right? It'll go to the deepest part wherever it's stuck. As a result of ancestral healing, sometimes you will see that the things, people who are connected with your DNA, for example, your parents, your children, because DNA works like an antenna. So जब आप अपनी healing करते हो, right? Because you have a soul contract with the younger ones who are your offsprings and your parents, you'll also find some healing that has happened in their life as well, right? So just you being here, you're actually healing about 15 generations. 7 mummy ki side se, 7 papa ki side se, ek apni, total 16 actually, ek apni bhi, and your entire, the leg of, your generations, which are your offsprings, right? So it's a very powerful process that we're doing today. So make the best use of it, right? So close your eyes and do it. Okay. Calling upon the divine masters, divine beings of light, to please surround us with your love. just mentally pray that I want to receive the 12-strand DNA activation by Nishant's spiritual team and all the spiritual members that he's connecting to right now to work in harmony with my soul and help me receive the 12-strand DNA activation for clearing, healing, and balancing my ancestral energies and the energies of all beings connected to me. I want to remove and revoke all negative soul contracts that I've consciously, unconsciously inherited or created due to lack of awareness. I request the divine consciousness of Master El Moria to work with my spiritual team and help me adjust my karmic life script to help me heal myself. Focus on your heart. Just become aware of what you want to release right now. Mentally pray for it once and that's it. You don't have to touch your heart throughout the time, but just once a single tap is enough. Just mentally focus on your heart. Focus on the top of the head to receive the healing and the activation now. Om Shiva, 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 Focus on your sacral chakra, which is 2 inches below the navel. For people who cannot focus mentally, with one of your hands, just touch this chakra lightly. Focus on the navel area, the solar plexus chakra. And now, mentally connect with all your ancestors. Mentally call upon all your ancestors. Pay your gratitude to them. Thank them for creating the right situations, circumstances to help you take this birth on this physical dimension and giving you a chance to resolve your karmic contracts. Thank them for giving them a chance to work with you, your soul, and thank them for giving you all the privileges of life. Bless your children. If you have the children, bless them with this healing energy. Anchoring the energy now into your energy body, aligning all the physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, astral in the here and now. Sealing the energy into your consciousness, updating and upgrading your soul contracts and the higher dimensions so that you can receive the healing in the most appropriate manner. Balancing all the 9 energy centers, aligning them to the 5 bodies, Just spend the next few minutes to adjust with this new energy. Keep your eyes closed. Hold the intention now to disconnect with the energy of my spiritual team, Nishant Sharma spiritual team, and all the energy and the higher energy beings that you connected with during this meditation, during this activation. Just hold the intention, and that's enough. And slowly, slowly, whenever you feel whole and complete, you can open up your eyes, rub your palms. Imagine that you're holding a knife in your right hand and cut your cords from the navel to navel. We form energetic cords. Just cut your cords. Think and intend that I'm disconnecting myself from anybody and everybody I connected during this meditation. And then, if you remember, you can perform the protection mudra. If you don't remember, you can open your eyes and do how I am doing. Put your hands like this, the thumb between the middle finger and the ring finger. Put your hands like this, both the hands, and say, I lock my aura. I seal my energy. I only allow positivity to enter my life. All negativity is grounded into earth. Repeat it 3 times in your own words. That's also good enough. And since it was a heavy download of energy, we'll take a 5-minute refresher right? So we still have things to discuss. So come back in the next 5 minutes, stretch, take some water, and the session is not yet over. So we will continue for the next 30, 40, 50 minutes, right? So come back in the next 5 minutes, stretch. If you're feeling too much of energy, right, you can just shake your energy, shake your body like this, up and down. Just shake your body because it'll help you release the excessive energy, right? So that the congestion नहीं होता energy का, ठीक है? For people who are the intuitive master batch, you can cut the energetic cords. You can also do the second round of Bibo to disconnect with the master, and also the fourth round to disconnect with your HS. For people who are from horoscope, you don't really have to close your chakras right now because we need the energy right now. Okay, so just take a walk around. That's it. Because you have locked the aura, don't worry. Okay, guys. So let's resume the session. How are you guys feeling now? You tell me that. How was your experience? How was your experience? Is the light a problem on my head? No. Okay. In the meantime, you just type in your messages in the chat box. Okay. Powerful, good, magnetic, very heavy energy. Okay. Powerful, intense, teary eyes. Even I had tears in my eyes today. It's like very, very powerful. I feel I'm drunk. Okay. High on energy, right? That's very good. Powerful, packed energy. Thank you very much. Perfect. Very good. Very good. Okay. So anybody who's feeling a little extra energy, the best thing that you could do right now is just get up, shake your body up and down. That is the only way to release energy. जैसे हम कहते हैं ना कि sugar, if you have body में ज़्यादा sugar आती है, sometimes you get a sugar rush, then you want to do, you want to use that energy somewhere. तो हम कहते हैं कि just take a walk or shake your body or just do a workout. So extra energy, extra glucose in the blood gets used up. Similarly, in the energy body as well, if there's so much energy that you have downloaded and it's extra for your body to process, what you do with that is you start shaking your body, because energy body and physical body is interconnected. So once you tire your physical body, थोड़ा थका दोगे उसको, तो जो extra energy है वो use हो जाएगी. Right? Thank you so much. Right. So everybody, as I said, some emotional, in this, usually I don't really give into my body symptoms when I'm channeling energy, but today's energy was so intense that even I was literally, if you will see the recording, you'll see me wiping off my tears, because it was so intense as energy, emotional as a energy, because I could see a lot of visions as well when I was doing the healing energy, channeling the healing energy. So it's all good. So let's not get stuck with the experiences ki kya hua, kaise hua, iska matlab kya hai, uska matlab. Don't get stuck with that. It's just that we experience something and that's it. We have to continue our journey, right? Perfect. So let's continue with the session, because now I want to tell you ki the 12 stages hai, right? And this all is not just my abilities. It's my abilities just to channel, right? The main energy is of Master El Moria. So if you want to thank Master El Moria, because his energy is the main which helps us to channel the energies. Let me just switch off the slide and then I'll resume the session. Okay, perfect. Now this is perfect, right? So as I was talking about the energies of our, ancestral lineage. So these energies of the ancestral lineage now are somewhere stored in our DNA that we have discussed about, right? Now you have to understand that, what, as we progress, ki aisa nahi ki this is our first lifetime. We have had millions of lifetimes. And har ek lifetime mein na, zaruri nahi ki if there are 12 stages, that one lifetime would be for stage 1, second lifetime has to be from stage 2. Aisa nahi hota. Sometimes we must have taken millions of lifetimes to just get upgraded from stage 1 to stage 2. Then maybe 10 lifetimes from stage 2 to stage 3. Maybe another 10 million from stage 2 to 3 and 3 to 4, because we are multidimensional energies, right? So har ek stage pe, when we progress from stage 1 to stage 2 to stage 3, we experience certain karmas, we experience certain impressions, we experience certain positive things which becomes our strengths. We also experience certain negative things which becomes our weaknesses, our traumas as well, right? So now for the next 10-15 minutes, just let's understand कि हर एक stage का क्या क्या problems हो सकती हैं. It's not dissected, it's not presented कि मैं बोल रहा हूँ कि जो first problem it is from stage 1. अभी I'm just giving you overall analysis so that you know कहाँ कहाँ पे आपको लगता है. And if you resonate with any of the defect, any of the trauma that I'm talking about, right? Just say yes in the chat box when I ask you, so that I know, okay, this person has this kind of energy, right? For example, one of the problems that we encounter is soul fragmentation. There's a term called soul retrieval. उसमें क्या होता है कि every time you have a trauma around anything, a part of your soul, which is very much like your energy, gets scattered, gets left out. For example, you had a traumatic accident, वहां पे एक trauma आपका soul का, आपका energy का अटक गया है. because somewhere in your mind you're still connected with that place, with that thing. That accident could just be a physical accident. It could be someone that you had a negative energy with, right? Someone like a traumatic bond. It could be your parent, it could be a sibling, it could be a friend, family, boss, colleague, does not matter, right? It could be from this lifetime, it could be from past lives. People who are the intuitive masters, you understand the concept of parallel lives. So this can also be from any parallel life. We all have different dimensions, right? Multidimensional being matlab we are existing at multiple levels, right? Sometime because of the soul fragmentation क्या होता है कि हमारा intuitive connection, right? अपने आप से every person is intuitive to some level, but हमारा अपना खुद का intuitive connection हमारे आप से मिट जाता है या फिर दब जाता है. Sometimes we become so confused, sometimes we become so filled with doubt that we're not able to trust ourselves, right? So if you have number one, type in number one. If you have number two, type in number two, right? And yes, Arundhati, it could be accident or incident. It could be anything. Soul fragmentation, right? Sometimes we become like the walking sponge, right? That means sucking people's negativity ki तुम्हारी problem है मुझे दे दो, तुम्हारी problem मुझे दे, because we have a helping nature, right? That creates like energetic contamination, which is overexposure. Just overexposure to clients' dense negative energy. Very much like the example that I give you. That आपने आज start किया है gym जाना, right? Which is about New Year. Everybody does that. 5 किलो का आपने डंबल उठाया है, and you say that what, I have picked up some weight. Someone who is doing a heavy lifting and he's holding 100 kgs of dumbbell, he asks you to please go and support me, right? To help me. And he gives the entire weight on you, leaves the entire weight on you. That's exactly what happens with spiritually sensitive people. When they go in helping people, sometimes people don't understand that what is this capacity जो absorb कर रहा है मेरी एनर्जी, इसको उसकी क्या कैपेसिटी है. उनको तो सिर्फ निकालना होता है, अपना नेगेटिविटी निकालना है कि कोई लेने तो आया हमारी नेगेटिविटी, right? So sometimes they just let go of all the negativity and just dump it on the healer, dump it on the person, dump it on the spiritually sensitive person who had the heart to approach this person ki let me help you. But sometimes you absorb more problems and then you think that what, it's the healing that I did someone, I helped someone, it backfired. It's not help, right? It's basically sometimes we need to understand ki हमारी खुद की limits कितनी है. As spiritually aware people, we overestimate our abilities sometimes and underestimate the negativity or the trauma of people. हमें उल्टा करना चाहिए, right? Are we clear with this? Number 3 क्यों होता है? Energetic contamination क्यों होती है? Sometimes because of this energetic contamination, उनकी energy जो है astral body से हमारी, now it is impacting our physical body, our mental body, our emotional body, our spiritual body. And if the spiritual body is a problem, spiritual body is the energy of your soul, right? It is a part of your manifestation. If this chakra or this energy body, the spiritual body gets blocked, it creates manifestation blocks. That means the same thing which was working for you earlier, चाहे वो टेक्निक हो, कोई मंत्र हो, कोई प्रोसेस हो, कोई मेडिटेशन हो, कोई रिचुअल हो, will stop giving you results. Why? Because now the energy from someone, energetic contamination, has now impacted your spiritual body, right? If we have all the 4, type in all, otherwise 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever the number is, right? Yes, right? Perfect. You know yourself. It's just like an awareness thing that you need to know, because we're all coming from the healer's perspective, right? So you know that you are the healer in your life. The main emphasis is you have to focus on yourself first, right? Shadow resistance क्या होती है कि हमारी कुछ personality की कुछ traits होती हैं that we judge in people कि ये इंसान ऐसा है, ये इंसान ऐसा है. कार्ल युंग ने एक proper study की थी which is about the shadow self. Shadow self ये कहता है, the concept says कि जो हम दबाते हैं चीजें, we suppress in ourselves that I'm not this person, I'm not this person, and you start judging that trait in other people. That is exactly who you are when you are alone by yourself. This is the face that you don't tell anybody that I am like this. This is the face that you tell only to yourself. Probably sometimes we're not even courageous to accept कि हम ये हैं. Right? And the simplest way to understand कि हम क्या हैं is to see that what part are we suppressing? What part are we suppressing? Okay? Are we clear with so far? Okay. Ancestral burdens क्या होते हैं? Ancestral burdens is basically when you are, जो हमने आज जैसे हमने clearing की, you're born in a family because it's your contract with them, but everybody is suffering there, right? There's consistently a recurring karmic pattern that keeps on happening, and you have no control over that. That is called ancestral. Karma is one thing, but if you feel जो responsibilities आपको मिली हैं जिस family में born होने के बाद, if that responsibility is more and you cannot handle that responsibility, turns into burden, right? And that is the reason you feel energetic stuck. कि I have limitation, I have limited resources, but problems इतनी ज़्यादा, मैं कैसे आगे बढ़ूं? Imagine that you have only 10 rupees and you have to help people who have nothing, right? But there are 100 people who are looking up to you for help कि आप हमें help करो, आप हमें help करो, and you feel stuck. करना चाहता हूँ या करना चाहती हूँ, but I don't know because I'm stuck in myself, keep on repeating cycles after cycle. I get stuck, right? And ऐसा नहीं है कि किसी के पास एक हो, किसी के पास, maybe right now we don't have the awareness, but सबके पास सब कुछ होता है. सबके पास across all the 12 stages of life, we'll have किसी के पास 1% है, किसी के पास 10% है, किसी के पास 100% है एक particular चीज का, but होता है सब कुछ. We are all a mix of 12 energies. Interdimensional overload क्या होता है कि when you are not grounded, especially again spiritual people who are floating around in the energy. Dreams we think कि dreams जो होते हैं ना हमारे, वो होते हैं कि it's just a figment of the mind, imagination, but actually dreams are our astral body traveling out of the body and visiting some higher dimensional energy or lower dimensional energy, right? Dimension is nothing but a different world. If you feel overwhelmed with so much energy, so much downloads happening, you unconsciously are struggling to work with the right energies, because sometimes I've noticed the reason that I stopped doing some of the work that I used to do earlier, which was mediumship. I stopped doing that in 2016. Then I started resuming it this year. And the reason that because a lot of times जो हम channel करते हैं ना, हमें लगता है कि we are communicating to a higher energy being. But at that time, if your body is not in sync with that high energy being, you might feel that you're channeling a higher energy being, but it's a lower energy being sometimes. They trick us, right? And I fell into that trick as well. So that's why it took 8 years approximately to process my energies in a manner where now I understand that these are the criterias that needs to suffice so that I know that I'm connected to a higher dimensional energy and not a lower dimensional entity portraying itself as a higher energy, right? That is also do that. I can't tell you how to differentiate here, but there's a way to do that. Are we clear with the second part? I'm just explaining 4 on each slide. Are we clear with this part? कि shadow resistance है, सबके पास होता है. There's a part of your personality which you are not ready to accept. How के questions बाद में करते हैं. जब भी हम discussion करते हैं ना, just yes and no is great. How वो बाद में होता है रहेगा, right? Soul contracts क्या होते हैं? Soul contract is you are before you come into this life, you plan your entire lessons, entire life. कि मेरी life में ये होगा, ये important important life lessons कह लो या turning points कह लो उनको. इस lifetime पे, इस time पे ये होगा. Day to day हम plan नहीं करते हैं. For example, what time do I get up and what time do you sleep? You don't plan. Sometimes you plan that, but you don't plan कि each and every movement की पहले मैं right पाँव रखूंगा, left पाँव रखूंगा. It's the intelligence of the body which decides when it wants to do what. We just plan the important parts of our life. So even before incarnating, we plan these things in our life. That is called a contract with this soul. I have a contract who'll be my mother, my father, my brother, everybody. Even we have a contract. You have a contract with your past clients. Some people say, is healing going against karma? No. Why? Because if it is your contract to heal that person, only then this person will come to you. That is why I say, don't push healing. I will heal you. Let the people come to you. That is honoring the contract. Right? Timeline distortion is when you are not sure कि जो मेरे को life में जो problems आ रही हैं, is it coming because of my past life? Is it coming from my overactive mind? Sometimes we are our own enemy, right? Is it coming from a parallel dimension? Is it coming from my ancestors? Am I entangled with the client's energy? I'm not able to differentiate कि problem कहाँ से आ रही है. ये मेरी problem है या मैंने किसी client की problem pick कर ली है. That is called timeline distortion. You're not able to anchor yourself in the present moment and differentiate your entanglements or connections with different sources. कि कहाँ से problem आ रही है. मेरी है, ancestors की है, past की है, future की है, future overthinking mind से हो रही है, parallel life से आ रही है, कहाँ से आ रही है, right? And that leads, because you're so confused yourself, that leads to the next part, which is throat chakra suppression. You're not able to process the trauma or the heavy confusion that you have. And if you yourself are confused, what are the kinds of energy that you can impart to people? Confused only, right? Sometimes we have had amazing lifetimes as healers, but उसमें trauma भी था. उसकी वजह से क्या हुआ? We stop trusting ourselves from the past life trauma that we experienced as a mystical person, healer, shaman, high priest, high priestess. And that creates a little misalignment, that we are something that your soul wants us to be, but we are not in alignment with this part because we sometimes shut ourselves off. The past mein ye hua, I cannot even get over the trauma. Sometimes it's still happening in the present lifetime. These are all connected with different stages of our soul's evolution. Are we clear with this? And there's a portal for everything, by the way. That's the plan for next year. Like, for example, I want to elaborately discuss about all these problems, and we'll be doing portal healings for every of these issues, right? All the issues, for example, 1, 2, 3, 4. That is why 12 problems, 12 portals, right? And we'll be focusing on each and every month in a particular healing, particular thing. One thing is, which is again the same thing. Why do I say, please come in the group? Because group healing is more powerful, right? Than doing everything by yourself. Imagine right now, abhi hum kitne log hain? 420 plus log hain, right? Everybody in this group has actually, why do we feel so spaced out? हमें इतनी energy लगे? Because the power of group is such that कि जितने लोग होते हैं ना, उतना benefit मिलता है. 420 plus members हैं अभी live. Everybody got energy 420 times multiplied. That is why we feel information to nahi, but energy overload, right? Exponential growth, of course. So whatever, whether you are from the horoscope batches, whether you're from intuitive batches or the 3 days program, etc. So jo bhi aapko existing problems hai, you can definitely, you keep on, have learned the skills, right? You have learned the skills, so you can work on them. जो भी प्रॉब्लम है, चाहे ये प्रॉब्लम है जो हमने डिस्कस की हैं, ये वाली, or any of the problems, you have the tools with you, right? To work by yourself, correct? Practice what you have learned and do it yourself. Are we clear till now that you have learned it? Although मैं ये नहीं बोल रहा कि how to heal the soul, how to heal, maybe you're not done that, but I'm just trying to tell you कि that you certainly have learned something. Zero से start तो किया होगा, किसी ने 1%, किसी ने 10%, किसी ने 20%, किसी ने 80-100%. I've seen so many dedicated students जो बहुत काम करते हैं. They ask me questions, they do the work, वो testimonials रोज भेजते हैं, which is amazing. That means you are doing the work, right? Second way is you can work together. You can work together as this community, which is the group healing format. So once in a month, we come together, we do the portal, activation, healing. You will understand the things in details कि इस पोर्टल का मतलब क्या है, इस पोर्टल से मतलब ये स्टेज ऑफ लाइफ से ये प्रॉब्लम्स आ रही हैं. जो मैं चैनलिंग कर रहा हूँ, you will just encounter and experience the healing. That is the calendar for the next year, right? We will not be doing the portal activation on 1st of this. We will actually do on 11th of Jan, right? 2nd of February नहीं करेंगे, 22nd करेंगे. Let me edit this, right? 22nd of February. And this is how we will do the entire portal activation. For people who have done the portal activation, you know that it was for an exchange, it was for an energy exchange. Familiar with that, right? Only today's session was a little thing that the masters told me. First, there was no plan, but the masters obviously channeled that we need to do the healing. So this was my complimentary gift to you. Okay. So in the past, we have charged anywhere between 3,000, जो मैं early bird बोलता हूँ, to 5,000 rupees. Some people who decided the last moment paid higher price, of course. Some people who were well in advance, they paid 3,000 rupees for the entire 3 portals. Some people have paid 5,000. So it's all different ticket price, right? Are we clear so far? Are we clear so far? Yes. So for people who have attended today's session, what you need to do is, as an exchange, right? As an exchange, you just need to donate anything to anyone tomorrow. अपने पर्स से थोड़े पैसे निकाल के रख देना साइड पे, which is for exchange for today's session. Everybody can do that, right? But if you'd like to work on all the portals for the entire year, every month, if we do it, is it okay if I give you the invitation to join the entire 12-month series of portal healings, right? For nominal cost, of course, right? Right. So what we can, yes. Okay. So what we'll do is, rather than you'll not be paying anything of this. So just like a normal exchange of flat price for 15,555, you pay all the 12 sessions, right? So basically it's roughly around 1,100. My math is weak, but I'm saying about 1,100, 1,200 rupees per session is what you pay. 1,296 rupees, right? For 12 sessions. And when I launch the subscription weekly offerings of the service that I'm talking about, psychology, spirituality, entrepreneurship, and science, you will get that as well, right? As a complimentary gift. Is it okay, guys? Yes. What if I'm already on your own? Yes. So it's a new thing. 2024 में जिसने किया 8 portal, 9 portal, 10 portal, it's done. It's finished, right? 12 portal was a gift from my side to you, from the master side to you. जितने भी आपने courses किए हैं, Horoscope, Intuitive Mastery, portal is a different concept, right? So it's not a part of anything that you've learned. Are we clear? Right? How many people like to register for this? Can you give me a little heads up? Yes. And you know what, Mike? There are different teams that I have which handle different work. So then it gets confusing. That aapne kuch course kiya, then you're connecting with a different team for something. So this program is handled by me, right? So that is why, rather than giving you group links here and there and everything, what you can do is you can just go to my Instagram profile, right? Instagram profile पे जाके आपने क्या करना है, देख एक link दिया हुआ है. This is the link that you go to, right? And then when you open the link, ये page खुलेगा. First priority of receiving the payments is by Google Pay, UPI, on this number and this address, right? जब भी आप कर लोगे transaction, जो transaction होगा उसको screenshot ले लेना. Then you send an email to me on this email address. Subject line please डाल दीजिएगा heal the healer, because then I can filter out and I can add you into the group. That is first method. Second method is for people who want to use, this is a payment gateway page, right? अगर आप इस पेज पे जाके आप बोलते हो कि मुझे कार्ड से पेमेंट करनी है, नेट बैंकिंग से करनी है, क्रेडिट कार्ड अगर आपके पास है तो उस पर EMI डाल सकते हो आप, राइट? देन यू यूज दिस Razorpay मेथड फॉर ट्रांजैक्शन. जिस पेज पे आप क्लिक करोगे, it will be on the right side, you will see the link of making the payment. You can use that as well. Once you do this till about 16th December, right, the price is going to be 15,555. Uske baad we're going to revise that, right, to 2222. And ऐसा नहीं है कि आप बाद में नहीं कर सकते हो, because I will be promoting this event on a regular basis in workshops and my team is also going to do that. But उस टाइम पे क्या होता है कि we will be charging anywhere between 3,000 to 5,000 rupees per person per event, right? So if you do the math, it will be 39 something for 12 events, and if you do the last moment registration, it will be about 66,000 rupees for the entire 12-month calendar year, right? It's totally up to you. Last moment करना है तो आप तब भी कर सकते हो, but I will not be able to obviously give you this offer and the bonus and everything. But if you are okay with that, right, you can just go to the link. I will try to send you in the WhatsApp group as well, right? If you're okay with that, you can do that. No, I'm sorry, Vijay Krishna, we'll not be able to do that, right? So this is the only time and the only 4 days. Sometimes I don't want to push people ki aaj hi karna, because I don't believe in scarcity. I believe that every person who is in the right frame of mind will take the wise decision and they will come to me or the group, because it is ultimately the energy, right? So if you believe in this concept, if you felt good, if you resonate with the work that I do, this is just your 4 days here. You can obviously plan. It's not a big amount, 15,000 rupees something for a group event or a group healing. In the past, where people have paid 3,000 for a ticket for a purpose, and I think it's negligible, right? You don't learn any of these in anywhere, not even SAC, not even horoscope, no intuitive mastery. So it's all different, unique concepts, right? Okay, so this was it for me. And if you have any questions, right, are these going to be similar healing sessions like today? Yes, more profoundly focused on, like today's was a generic thing. हमने बहुत चीजों पे बात की, बहुत चीजों पे focus किया. That is why I've given you 12 problems, because we're going to be talking in length, in detail about each of the problems in detail. And I'm going to be doing the healing in case I have to give you some tool to practice, right? Tool to practice. You will be given that as well. Now, when I say tool, it could be a process, it could be initiation, it could be healing technique, it could be anything. It could be a symbol. I don't know. At that moment, when I channel the masters, something can happen. जो मैंने plan नहीं किया था, right? I just will go with that little trust and faith that whatever we need will come to us. Can we take shower post this? Yes, you can. Will we get recording of the session as it was disconnected in between? It was not disconnected, it was still on, but I will try to send the recording. I'm not sure about the recording being available for the entire this thing. Slide number 36 says 1.5 lakhs. I don't know where you're seeing 36. No, it just says 3333 to 5555, basically 3,000 or 5,000 rupees per person. That is the ticket price that we usually give, right? Okay. Can you please tell the bonus? Bonus is basically a service that I'm creating, right? No, which is basically जो मैंने सीखा है यहाँ पे psychology में, जो मैं spirituality में practice करता आ रहा हूँ, right? जो मैंने marketing करके business में सीखा है, entrepreneurship में सीखा है, and जो science में proven है चीजें, right? So every month we're going to be talking about a concept that is proven by psychology, proven by science, proven by the concepts in which you can literally apply it in your life from a spiritual point of view. And also you will learn it as a physical point of view, that how do you apply it in your life? How do you apply it in your business? How do you apply it in your career? How do you apply it in your healing your relationship or money problems, right? So because that is the part we're going to be talking about, right? Okay. So let's discuss about this on people who are in the horoscope advanced course, obviously you have a different group, WhatsApp group. जो हम एस्ट्रो सर्जरी की मैंने बात की थी, I've given you the information, पता नहीं आपसे कैसे skip हो गया. जो एस्ट्रो सर्जरी का जो bonus मैंने देना था, that will be given on full moon, right? Which is on the 15th. We will do another session because I just wanted to focus on one thing at a time. It gets too much. जैसे आज 12 strand किए हमने, which was I had planned for astro surgery, but this was again master's will, so we planned it like this. So this is how it's gonna be. Okay. Anybody who is doing a Google Pay transaction, please make sure that you follow the steps. आपको इधर लिखा हुआ है, इस पे एक screenshot ले लो if you want to, right? Just do send me the email with the transaction screenshot. I'll try to process it. Don't reach out here and there कि मेरे को अभी add नहीं किया. It's far in January. But after I'm done with the entire transactions by 16th, जितने लोगों ने join किया होगा by 16th, we'll close the registration page at this price. Then I'll compile the list and add into the group, right? So that's how it's gonna be. So have patience when you send it. So मैंने ये इस पे रूपाली मैंने ये कैलकुलेट करके बताया आपको कि अगर अर्ली बर्ड पे कोई इंसान जैसे आता है तो 12 सारे पोर्टल्स की अगर आता है लास्ट मिनट पे तो दिस इज व्हाट द प्राइस वुड बी. अगर एंड मोमेंट पे कोई आता है जो 5000 प्राइस पॉइंट होता है देन इनटू 12 वुड बी दिस मच. इट्स नॉट अबाउट कि आपको ये ऐड नहीं करना, राइट? आपको ये ऐड नहीं करना. सो payment link I will send you. As I said, go to my this thing Instagram profile page, healer Nishant के नाम से है. It's shown here, right? Put it in the ये जो link है, just click there and ये page खुलेगा. सारे इंस्ट्रक्शन कौन से नंबर पे यूपीआई भेजना है, इट्स रिटन हियर. अगर आपको पेमेंट गेटवे यूज करना है, इट्स रिटन हियर. पिक एंड चूज व्हाटएवर वर्क्स विद यू. Okay, it is basically heal the healer program, honestly, because I believe you guys are healers, right? अगर आप perfectly positioned, अच्छी energy में होगे, you'll be able to impart more good energy to other people. Because we cannot heal ourselves, right? Like I do healings, I also take healings from masters who are above me, right? So that is why for people who are in my community, I want to be of service. तो जो मेरे को masters channel कर रहे हैं through me, I want to give you a experience of that. मैं इसमें आपको कुछ सिखा नहीं रहा. That means you are not going to be learning anything in this. It's basically an experience in which you will come, work, get healing. Get healing is the main thing. You will receive the healing and then you will obviously जो आपने सीख रहे हो, जो आप सीख चुके हो, उस पर प्रैक्टिस करते रहिए. So this is your opportunity to get healing. Okay? Perfect. Rupali, what's your question? I don't understand the screenshots. Can you please unmute yourself and ask? Or probably share what's the issue. Rupali, please unmute yourself and tell me. By the way,
Sorry,
could
sir. My
I-
mistake. I
Achha.
read at 1.5 lakhs and
You don't have to-
reread again. Sorry for it. And thank you very much, sir.
Thank you. So 12 sessions and subscription. Yes, subscription abhi exactly नहीं है कि January से launch होगा, but whenever it launches, February, I'll try to get it in January, but definitely, right? So when you join today, I'll give you the subscription as well, of course. But when you join tomorrow, day after to 16 तक, तब price आपका 15,555 ही रहेगा, but subscription नहीं दूंगा मैं. Some bonus, right? Okay. Yes, if you miss any session, you will be getting the recording only for yourself. In fact, I'm migrating to what do you call a learning management system. जैसे मैं आपको YouTube के private links देता हूँ. I've seen people who are actually misusing the trust, right? So that is why we're going to be doing it in more streamlined manner कि आपको एक login ID password मिलेगा आपका in which only you can access it, not anybody else access it. अगर आपने access किया with your login ID password, then I know this is the right person, right? Because in the past what I've encountered कि कोई random इंसान मुझे कह रहा है कि आपकी recording नहीं चल रही है. मतलब who are you? I don't see you in any of the groups. No, I've not done the course. मतलब then how did you get your course links? वो someone knows you and everything करके उन्होंने course link आगे forward कर दिया है. And when I obviously confronted the person, they said, it was genuine mistake, by mistake. But if it keeps on happening again and again, then it's not genuine, right? It's probably something which is fishy. Okay. So can we book today? No, I'm really sorry, Gitanjali. The same thing is. You can do Google Pay transfer. If someone wants to do like this, ki aapko, like for example, is saying ki book today for 5,000 rupees, but then you do it as a UPI, right? Not as a payment gateway. Us pe option nahi hai. You pay 5,000, then the next 2 days you're remaining clear karke, just send me both the emails, right? Main thing is I just need to have the record. So my emails pe access karu, I should just type heal the healer, subject line same hogi sabki. Then I can filter out, I can get your data, I can add you everything in the same group, right? In the easiest manner. Okay. Yes, Dr. Lata, do you have a question? You were moving your hand. Okay. Anybody who has a question, not the one by one, what you can do is unmute yourself. But my request is, जब एक इंसान बोल रहा होगा, you keep your mics off. मैं सबको permission दे रहा हूँ अभी to unmute yourself, but don't just unmute yourself, everybody together. If someone is talking about something, let them speak. Once they end, when I say the next person, then you can unmute. Okay? Okay. Someone, and again, people have been asking me, ki kitna bada crystal? I've said everything. It's like, you don't have to confuse yourself so much. Crystal use करना है आपने, अगर नहीं भी use करोगे, it's all fine. Just learn the technique because confusion शायद ज़्यादा हो गया है. इतना बड़ा crystal काफ़ी है, 1 इंच 2 इंच का भी. आपको ब्रेसलेट्स यूज नहीं करने हैं. क्रिस्टल की शेप कैसी होनी चाहिए, स्ट्रक्चर कैसे होना चाहिए, सोर्सिंग कौन सी होनी चाहिए, इट्स टू टेक्निकल. यू डोंट गेट इनटू दैट. Either you follow simple instruction that I give you or you don't follow at all, but don't cause confusion. ठीक है? So जो भी crystal आपको मिलता है, just pray कि right crystal should come to me, right size of the crystal should come to me. I gave you in the instruction video as well कि depends on the budget. बड़े crystals expensive होते हैं, छोटे crystals economical होते हैं. You pick and choose how much money that you want to invest. It is just to amplify your abilities. उसमें, it's like the main course is the astral surgery. बाकी सारी चीजें extras हैं. Correct? Okay, so yes, Dr. Lata, you can unmute yourself, please.
I'm not
Hello.
very tech-savvy. I'm sorry.
No problem.
This is my first session with you. Am I entitled to join this?
Yes. It's open for everybody, even the people who are not part of any of the courses, because it's a healing session in which you don't have to have any prior knowledge. I'll be explaining what is relevant.
How does one become your student?
Then I run these 3 days courses.
Horoscope.
So what I can do best is, the best way would be to connect with the person who has invited you. They will be able to guide you in the right manner. Ki kaise, how can you also be a part of the courses?
No, I have to take some initial course first, right?
Yes. So there are different courses that I run. So maybe whosoever is invited you, you can connect with them and they will be able to give you the at least good idea of how they got started.
Is something that you have every month, or is something you have to look out for?
It's basically, I do 3 days workshops, which are like every week. After that, you can come into an advanced program, which is once a month. And there was a course which is no longer there, but we used to do another advanced course, which is for 3 months. That was twice or thrice in a year program, but that's not relevant anymore.
So your first program, any plans of having it in the near?
We're having it next week, yes.
I would like to join for that.
Sure. So you can just email me. Otherwise, you can just DM me on Instagram. Okay? So you can...
on your WhatsApp.
Perfect. I'll send you the registration now. Done. Thank you so much. How was your experience, by the way, of today?
It was an awesome program. I really loved it. Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you, Jay. Thank you so much. Okay. Yeah, Babavi. Yes, please.
Am I audible?
Yes, please.
It's pleasure seeing you after a long time, first of all. Yeah, I just wanted to share some of my experiences from the past till now, because I've joined Horoscope for 3 days. I've joined Mastery also. I've joined SEC also. And unfortunately, out of some commitments, I lose on the SEC program and I could not continue it. But you perfectly addressed something which I wanted to confess it for a longer period of time now, that when a healer heals someone, they decide to give that energy. it is very difficult for them to process the energies which they receive in the healing session. So with me, I lost my sense of smell,
Mm.
and that was around 3, 4 months. I could not smell anything. Like you give me a sock or an onion, I could not smell anything. But then I took that time, I took the proper cleansing techniques, which you obviously taught us, all of us in the class, and it worked so wonder. After that, I am a nutritionist by my profession. I'm a clinical dietitian, but apart from that, I started to do tarot. That was for my own guidance first, and then thank you to you. It's just you, I would say, and the divine powers. Of course, we should not forget that. But the channel is you, so I really wanted to talk to you. I'm so sorry if I'm taking some more time, but then there were clients who got their house keys, like they wished for some house and they did the tarot reading, they got their house keys, they got their child and their birthday in that house, they got their job, someone got their extension to work from home and a promotion, someone got their partner. As it was like my parents are not telling yes for this partner and they did say yes for the partner. So certain things happened, and that was through tarot. But I believe it was not just tarot, it was the whole channeling which was happening at that point in time. And today, I was not even expecting any 12-12. It was just that what you have taught me, I was just doing it on my own because there were some other commitments I could not join. And today it was like I was there on the group and I was like, yay, I'm doing it with
Wonderful.
Nishant sir.
That's very
So
nice.
it was like dream come true. And to me today it was, so I do feel my father's energy, nothing to scare anyone, but I do feel the positive entity of my father. So yeah, I'm very happy with the energy which I feel all the time. And today it was something which was choking my throat. So I usually do not eat when I sit here because I want to be empty and be here. And once it got finished and you said that, clear your energy and everything, I literally got a burp out of my throat and it was like जैसे पेट भर गया हो और कैसे एक आवाज आती है
Yeah,
that
yeah.
I'm fulfilled. So
Mm.
that contentment and the blessing which you have given me, I'm saying you with the divine channel you have given me, is because there are two things which I feel: clairvoyant and clairaudient. So whenever now I sit in the sessions, there are certain voice which is like the inner soul voice, if I can put it in a right word. You can literally hear those words telling you what, not what you want to hear, but what exactly you
Have to be.
need to hear, you have to hear. So today was all about clairaudient, and thank you for that blessing. Whosoever has joined for the first time, I'm not here to promote anything, but I
Yes,
do always want to do that, one should please experience it. Once in a lifetime experience is this. Um, I request all of the 237 is what I see as participants. So please, all of you, do this because this is something which came in my life as a blessing, and hope all of you understand what is a blessing. It comes in any form, shape, color, size, not even visible. So it's kind of alak niranjan energy, which I feel, that there's nothing, but you still have everything. So yeah, thank you
you're
so
very
much.
welcome. Thank you, Zee.
Thank
Thank you so
you.
much.
Thank you
That's
so
very
much.
sweet of you to share all this. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay. Anybody else wants to share? I see a couple of hands. Himani. I'll just add a couple of people. Dima as well. Just 1 second. Okay. So yes, Himani, will start with you.
Yeah, so I've been bothering you also on your Instagram. First of all, thank you so
Oh,
much
okay.
for
I know it.
for
I know
uh,
it.
you know
Okay.
for creating something like this, something like this as a course, because I was so reluctant and hesitant to join the advanced course. I took a lot of time. Like after 3 days course, I took almost the entire month
Mm,
to decide whether I have to go for this or not. But I think that
mm,
was the right choice for me.
mm,
And I'm just on the verge of completing my 5 reports. And I'm determined that I will be submitting it by tomorrow. Although they are
yeah.
all done, it's just the typing part. And the most important thing which I want to share is that, till last week, I had not even a single volunteer with me, unknown volunteer. And within a week's time, like just 4 days, four
Mm,
days before, I got around 10 people volunteering.
mm,
And I was literally stuck that whether I will be doing the right thing or no. But to my surprise, I got 100% accuracy from all five
wow,
of the volunteers,
it's very
and
good.
they're still pending ones for whom I have to do the readings. Although all of the readings are free readings, but the most amazing part is that 100% accuracy was something which I had. That's something, very very unique and very special thing for me. So all thanks to you, the protocols, everything I followed, and I was able to do the readings with that confidence, and I'm really really thankful to you. Lots of gratitude, lots of good fortune, and hopefully I'll be doing the further courses whatever you're going to offer in
Yeah.
2025.
Thank you
Thank
so
you
much,
so
Anurag.
much.
And
Thank you so much.
congratulations for good doing this work. And also, even if you're watching, like even if you're taking the complimentary sessions, just take some good feedbacks from people, because that will also help other people get inspired to work with you. So that's a good, method. Okay.
Yeah. But even if, I'm just trying my best, I should be able to submit my, reports by tomorrow, but it might take
Yeah.
one more day, although it's
So
last
submit
moment.
before 15th. I will be able to give you the certificates. You fill the form before
Yeah.
15th. Give me everything. 15th evening से पहले आप कर दीजिएगा. I'll give you the certificate. No problem.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you. Okay, 1 second, guys. There was someone else as well. Ritima, right? Yes, please unmute yourself.
Thank you. Good evening, sir, and good evening, everyone. So, thank you for the session. Firstly, beautiful experience as always. And last time when we had a chat, so I was asking you how to learn more. So, you have already come with a lot of things. So, fingers crossed for more learning. And I was, when I don't know, I remember the name. I was aiming at intuitive mastery in the next year, like coming months. And one more thing she said about the some SAC course. I don't know what all is. Maybe we will be learning that what all is this, because learning from you is just a blessing, as she said. Yes. So thank you
Thank you
so
so much.
much.
So thank you very much for sharing. But the different courses that are not, like, for example, 3 days ka program hai. Then we have
That
Aurascope.
I've done.
Uske
Yeah,
baad we do the
horoscope
intuitive
also I've done.
mastery.
Yeah, yeah.
Intuitive mastery ab nahi hoga, but intuitive mastery ka sessions are pre-recorded. So in case someone wants to register for that, it will be available as a pre-recorded session, not as a live session. SAC is basically more like something called Spiritual Ascension Community, which is a group of modalities, which are 33 in number, 33 modalities, जो हर महीने हम एक सीखते हैं modality. And there are two ways to learn it. One is just a learner method, in which you just learn modality, you get attuned to that method, and then you practice on yourself. And there's a specific modality for that. For example, ancestral healing है, just only ancestral healing पे ही काम करती है वो, और कहीं पे काम नहीं करती. Past life trauma healing, वो सिर्फ उसी पे trauma पे काम करती है. So like this, we have 33 modalities, which are going to be covered in 33 months, right? It's a long commitment. So the first time that I started this program was, I think, July में start किया, July, August, September, and October, November, December. We have done 6 modalities, 6 programs as such, and from January we'll be starting with the 7th modality and so on. So ये ongoing process है, but that is either you join as a learner when you learn things and do it yourself, or as a teacher, and that means उस modality का, nothing to do with horoscope, nothing to do with intuitive mastery, सिर्फ उस method को आप सीख के आगे भी सिखा सकते हो, and you can pass on the initiations to people so that they can become learners. They cannot become teachers, they can become learners, right? So some people join in that coach. I have about 85 people in the learners category, and about 60 people in the teachers category. Most people who join this small program is basically joining from that perspective. I think Himanshu ji, you've shared your screen. Okay. So let's focus on this. We basically, SAC is a different concept altogether. So if anybody's interested, obviously you'll have to reach out to me because
I'll email you and get the details.
Yes,
of that.
please do that.
For sure. Thank
Yeah.
you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, I see some screen hands, like Zarina. Do you want to share something? You have your hands on. Okay. 1 second. Yes, please. Unmute yourself.
Yeah.
Hello.
So, hi, Nishant. It's been a long time. We had a discussion, but just want to take some time. It's the end of the year. I think it started with you early this year, and the journey has been from the day one with the 3-day course and the horoscope advance, intuitive mastery, SAC, and multiple portal activation. I've lost count of the number of sessions, but you came to my life at a point where I was overwhelmed with the energy and my intuitiveness, and I couldn't make sense of anything. And every word you said made exact sense, and they were exactly answers to my questions. And you are literally the answer to my prayer with respect to the energy protection, which I was struggling with for the past 1 year. You were able to help me out, and the amount of confidence I have with me, with my higher self, and my divine guidance. I would like to tell you, I have been in a professional space for the past 16 years. Very good, high paid job, very, very well settled. I've decided to quit my job. I've resigned. My last working day is December 31st, and I'm taking this officially. I'm registering my company as well to help people, find their guidance, right? I'm dedicating this time not for the monetary part, but for my soul purpose, right? To making sure that what guidance I got, make sure that, I provide the same support to other people, right? And come out of my fears of embracing my own intuitiveness and my ability to help. So, yeah, I was in a fear mindset. I was staying in this company 6 years. Just because I'm, scared to be alone or, not doing anything more important. My book is coming out. That's also a channeled book. For the past 1 year, I've been writing. I have the courage to now make it into a book. So a lot of things happening. My product, my Aura Cleanse, I've sent samples to you as well.
Yes. I have to give you the feedback for that as well.
So I am also, planning to launch that full-fledged. So I'm for the universe, right? This next 1-2 years dedicated to the universe, and I know, this is my sole purpose, and I'm dedicated to it. And thank you for being such a light. Joining each session, it's just puts you in such high energy, the positivity. It's amazing. Thank you so much. And I know you will guide much more people. Whoever has joined, I think you take away so much more, even from the smaller session from you. I think you should continue this amazing work of helping people. You're really godsend for everybody. I know that. I'm just speaking from all on behalf of everybody. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Zarina. Take care and good luck. Yeah. Let's all send our good wife for a new venture.
Thank you.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so we'll be here for the next 5 minutes or so. If anybody wants to share, what you can do is, rather than me giving you a chance one by one, you can just quickly unmute yourself. Just in brief, you can just share your experiences. If you want to share, if you have any question, you can do that as well. So the group is open, you can talk.
Hi, sir.
Yes.
Can I talk? Thank you so much. It was Yeah. This is a question about where to send our testimonial for the intuitive mastery course.
I'll be
I want to
creating a
send
common
it.
group. I'll be creating a
Okay.
common group which
All
will
right.
have the common pool Google Drive link where you can send the testimonial,
Okay.
and I will give you all the
Okay.
certificates there in the common group.
Okay. Great. And my experience was very, very overwhelming. I sweated and I saw the negative printout images of my ancestors, and there were so many things happening. Thank you for being the light. And my connection with you is certainly some kind of soul contract. I do believe that. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank
Priya.
you. There are so many people waiting. I'll say bye. Okay.
Bye-bye.
So my only question is, you just said
Who's
I
talking?
can pay 5,000 right now and can pay rest tomorrow.
Yes.
Is
So if
that
you're
so?
doing that, you send me 2 emails. One is the right now transaction, and then when you clear the payment, the second transaction, so that you have the records in one particular spot. So ऐसा मत करना कि one on email, one on WhatsApp. That gets confusing for me as well. जो भी source करेंगे, everybody give me emails, right? For the
Okay.
transactions.
And the normal GPay number where we have done the transactions
Yeah.
before
With the same
on the
number.
same number.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Hello, Nishant.
Hello. Yes, please.
Hi, it's
Momita.
Senji.
Now I remember your name.
Yes, I have sent you mail. I have sent you WhatsApp also. I have already done the payment. Though I plan to pay it tomorrow because I believe in Muhurta. But then you said that you are going to
Yes.
talking about the bonus and all that. So I thought no, I should not wait. And I just want you to thank you so much. You can't believe I have asked you in the last session we had, and I will be traveling on first. And I was continuously thinking Nishant is going to do some portal healing on first, and I'm not going to do that. I was planning how I'm going to do it from outside, and will I be able to do it, and and now you are saying you are going to do it on 11th.
11th. Yeah.
I can't, I can't. This is as
Maybe
I
you
have told you.
manifested it.
You are, like it's a gift from Krishna. You are a gift to me. I
Thank you.
can't believe when I can't express my gratitude, what I have learned, and how much. As you are showing the slides now, the things even you have your teaching is like that. You don't reveal everything in the beginning. You go step by step now. So you are showing the slide. You are explaining the blockages. These are the things. Then you are telling we are going to work on that. And as you are showing, you're asking to write type 1, type 2, whatever the thing. I was not writing anything because I think maybe 2, 3 men, but everything is there. So I was thinking how to do all these 12 and what. And then you are saying we are going to work on this healing in 12 way. I just, what to say, I don't know. As I said, it's a gift. I certainly am blessed
You're all
to have your presence in my life. Jai Jagannath.
Jai Jagannath. Jai Jagannath. Thank you.
Take care. I have done the payment and sent you email and in the WhatsApp also.
Perfect.
Thank you so much for the opportunity.
Thank you, Mamita. Yes, please. I'll just read out.
By the way, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year in advance
Same
to
to
all
you.
of you, whoever there.
Same to everybody. Can you please send the link for payment? After I'm done with the session, my number is there in your WhatsApp groups as the admin. So pick up kar sakte ho directly if you want to look for my number. Otherwise, after the session is done, I'll send it. Otherwise, simple. Go to my Instagram profile, Healer Nishant. Click on the link. वहाँ पे instructions लिखी हुई हैं. Just read everything. It'll be clear. Okay. Yes, Pooja. We'll take you and one more person as a final share. Then we'll end today's session. Right. We can take.
Once again, hi Nishant,
Hello.
and loads and loads of gratitude to you for everything from past 6 months almost. You have been a really guiding light, not to me, but to many of us. And believe me or not, today's session, it was like an amazing session. I was like in a trance. And in a moment, I felt that you are sitting on a higher platform and I'm sitting on a lower platform. And there is something between us where you have taken me and, you have healed me. And it was, a, very small session, but it was such I would say, session in which, it was something was moving out of me, something which was draining me was just going out of me. It was so relaxed. I was so relaxed. I even by the end of the session, I had a jerk because I might have dozed off. So, thanks to you for such lightness, such good session always. And I just want to check with you on one thing. We have submitted our reports, the Aura reports, and on 2nd of December. So, when we will know that we are going to get the certificate?
Everybody who has submitted, right, the reports are checked already. And if you have filled the form,
Yeah,
have you filled the
form of
form? Yeah, so on 15th of December, the full moon, I'll put it out on the Facebook group as a little information post that these are the people who have got the certifications. Anybody who has filled the form with everything there, the thing is, most people send the certificates, send the request for certificates by filling the form. Some people miss out the form. Some people send me reports. They miss out on one thing, which is very important, which is your video feedback of the.
But that,
So if you've done that, very good.
that I've given a Google Link drive because it was a longer video.
Perfect.
And one more thing which I want to, this intuitive mastery course you said is not going to come up again in the SAC course. So how can we go about it? And I want to have one more question. I'm sorry, I'm going through a lot of physical issues right now with my kidney, and almost there. I'm at the edge now. What step to take? I'm trying very hard. So can you guide me, maybe message me in which way I can use my expertise as a healer to, I'm right now clueless because I get so drained. So I just need a little.
So kidneys usually are the center of storing emotional stress in regards to relationship. Every disease that we have in the body is psychosomatic. It has a psychological cause. So I would suggest research that whatever your kidney condition is, what is a psychosomatic disorder? Give a little keyword for that and search and read about it. If it makes sense to you, then you would know what are the psychological factors that you need to work on to heal the physical issues, right? So take the medicine and doctor's treatment alongside you work on the mental emotional patterns. That is one way to heal it, right? Second, for intuitive mastery, as I said, there'll not be a live course now, but for people who have taken the wanting to do this course now, what I've done is given them access to the 4-week recording, pre-recorded course, right? Which is about the same price, I think 44,000 rupees as of now in December 2024. The reason I say this is because it's a recorded session. It will be there for records. For if you register there, so you'll be getting the access to the pre-recorded session of this current batch that I did, just finished last month. And week 1, you complete, right? If you have any questions, you reach out to me, right? And the week number 2, again, you complete, you reach out to me with your questions, queries, if you have it, right? As a private message, then I'll help you with that. If it needs to be discussed in person, then I will take a half-an-hour video call every week, half an hour if it's needed. Otherwise, because it's a easy course, right? It can be done because I also give you access to Q&A session that happened. You're expected to watch that as well before you come. Most of the questions gets answered, right? So then you would not need, then we can just have a conversation on WhatsApp as voice note or messages. Main thing is your questions will be answered directly by me, either through any of the modes, right? So you can complete the entire course in 4 weeks time or 6 weeks, whatever your timeline is, right?
Okay.
So that can be done.
There's nothing timeline as in per se that it has to be completed via this month.
No. Only for horoscope, I say that there's a timeline for that because most people in the beginning stage, they want a little push, a little as a pressure to complete the task, right? Because otherwise they just become too complacent about it. In the intuitive mastery, because it's obviously it's a mastery level course, I will take. Well, I assume that people who are coming and investing so much, they'll automatically have the autonomy to work on them, right? So there'll not be my problem that I have to give you. You don't have to submit any reports in that. It's just more like an experiential workshop, more to do with your sessions, more feedbacks, and then we'll have a common group for all the intuitive masters. And the next year plan is to help them become teachers further of their methods. When I say teacher, you'll not be teaching my course, but whatever teaching method that you have, healing method that you have, maybe because you have done the course for some reason, so I'll be able to help you and create a support group wherein everybody helps each other, right? So like that is the Aurascope. Maybe we've done that. People, ask questions, you become the senior member, you answer questions. So similarly, I want to develop something for the intuitive mastery people as well, who have, some people want to specialize only in Akasha records. Some people want to specialize only in 12-strand DNA activation. For example, this 12-strand DNA activation that I did today can also be done by one of the intuitive masters, because they've also learned this.
Okay. One more thing. This course, if we want to pick up intuitive master course, we can pick up in Majan as well.
Not at the same cost.
Because why I'm saying this is because I am going for a 10-day treatment to an Ayurvedic center next week. So that is why I was just.
So you connect with me whenever you're ready. I'll not promise anything right now. December tak abhi ye plan hai hamara. I can give you the details till December. That right now, as we speaking, we have this plan. We have this open thing that you can connect. Next year, I'm not sure, but whenever you're ready, you connect with me.
Next year would be Jan because I would be back by then.
Sure, so connect with me. No problem. Connect with me.
Okay, Nishant. Thanks again. Thanks a lot. And today's experience was one of the best experience which I've had till now with you. All were beautiful, but this was somewhat awesome. Your eyes was there listening to you, but I was totally blank with this golden and white light just beaming out on me.
That's phenomenal. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, perfect. Just last 2 shares. That's Dr. Himanshu. I'm going to add some people. Take care. 1 second. Dr. Himanshu. Then we have Nishtha. Do you want to say? You were saying, moving your hand. Nishtha Duseja. Do you have something to share? No. Okay. That's an image. Yes, Bhavya as well. Okay. Yes, Dr. Himanshu, please.
Gratitude to you.
Thank you.
And this was one of the best experiences that I've had today.
Wow.
I don't know why, because since you said that even your body and you started having some tears. So, I had the same experiences. And something to laugh at, that I was thinking that what am I going to talk to, sir today? And well, I don't know, but then similar experiences I used to have with my mentor who used to teach me surgery.
Oh, wow.
And he was the best in his that, so he used to always give a chocolate to the best answering student. So probably my chocolate is talking to you in person on a screen.
Come on. Yeah.
So if you pick me up, it's like 10 days of the next coming week, I'm not going to get drained.
That's sweet.
That's for sure. So I think thank you again for picking me up. I have a lot of things to say, but I won't take a time today because again, we are going to meet on 15th. So just going down to you and accept my gratitude. That's it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Master. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. And just a little to clear the confusion here. Thank you very much, Dr. Himanshu. And Jo full moon wala session, that's only for the community members, right? So anybody who is still here from the FNF group, which is friends and family, you will not be a part of it, right? Because there's a concept that I want to teach, and for that, some basic knowledge of chakras and energy is required. So that is why it's only for the Aurascope Advanced and Intuitive Mastery group, right? Not for everybody else. So again, I will say it on records कि crystals हैं तो ठीक है, नहीं भी हैं तो सीख सकते हो आप, कोई problem नहीं है, बाद में use कर लेना crystals. I'll show you what I'm using. If you can use that, great. Otherwise, बड़ा छोटा आपके ऊपर है. You can use that size, no problem. ठीक है? Yes. Who was the next person? Yes, Bhavya. Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Bhavya.
Thank you, sir. And I want to say that yes, horoscope reports are almost ready. I'll be submitting by tomorrow or day after tomorrow.
Perfect.
Thanks to you, and I won't forget that name, Deepak Jain here. And he supported me a lot to complete the reports. And I'm in deep gratitude to you and to him too.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. And I'll submit the reports and wait for the certificate. Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you.
And today's experience is again very, very intense. No words for that, sir.
No problem.
Again, going you down. Thank you.
No problem. Thank you, Ji. Thank you so much. Yes, Saika, you can open up your camera and then share. In the meantime, we'll add Nishtha. Nishtha, please. Yes, please. Can't hear you. Can't hear you. I can't hear you. Check your mic.
Am I audible, sir?
Yes,
Am I
Saika is
audible?
here. Yes, like Saika complete, then Nishtha, you can say. Yes, Saika, tell please.
Okay, thank you so much for giving me chance for talking in front,
No problem.
because I know that a lot of members are waiting. First of all, deep gratitude. I really wanted to say this gratitude from myself as well as from my husband.
Wow. He's also
Let
here?
me take a breathe first. I don't know how to share my heart content because I'm very not pretty good to share all those things. I was eagerly waiting to share with you, to be very true. And it's not from only me, but from also from my husband. Because after connecting with you, I have conceived.
Oh, wow.
It's been a long
Congratulations.
time.
Very good, guys. Very good. All the
I
blessings and
was,
protection to the new one.
thank you so much. And for that reason, I wanted to share it in live session so that I can get your
No.
blessing.
One second.
And
Really, sorry, I have to cut you here. In the session today, even I had this, experience of a soul saying that I am coming. Tell my mother I'm coming. I swear about it. And I didn't know that, कि अब कौन है, कैसे होगा, मैं कैसे ढूंढूंगा. But I'm really happy that you are here, and this soul is like very, very divine soul. I can promise that. That's very powerful. This is like the evidence that I love the work that we do. That evidence, जो experience हुआ मुझे, and someone telling me exactly this is the work that we love. Thank you very much for sharing. Yes. Thank you.
I was just delaying to share with you. I don't know how to share. To be very true, I know that I will be having tears in my eyes while sharing with you. Because since long I was waiting for, and I was telling so many of things, but still not getting that success. But yes, when I connected with you, as I shared with you, I'm not a healer at all. I'm very scratch into this world. And for me, this world is very, very new. I don't even understand a lot of things, although you really explain well, and I do try to understand everything. But I haven't started aura reading. Nothing else I have started. I'm just applying everything on me and my husband and my family members. That's it. But yes, that is working like I can't say how it is working into my life. And this is the result I received, and I truly believe you are the channel because of which I am getting this happiness and joy in my life. Because earlier I have left the hope as well. A lot of people, whomsoever I have reached out, they all said that no, you will not get this happiness in your life. Truly speaking, these are the words. You do have your whatever the planet's issues, whatever. I don't know what else they might be saying in their language, but they all said me the same thing. But after coming in your course, I do get that hope. No, it will not going to be. It can make happen. It can be possible. Because every time you said that it is not the astrology, it is nothing else, but it is your work upon yourself that will make the realities, make your realities, and that really happens to me as well. And thank you so much for me and my husband, both of us. Deep gratitude. One more thing I wanted to share. I have when I have joined the horoscope reading, not even you gave me that hope, but also one of the member from the community who did the aura reading for me. We are searching for the partner. So I have connected with one of the member. She did aura reading and she sent the report to you also. So she also gave me the same thing and same hope that are you planning for, are you wanting for something like this? So I said, yes, I am. How did you know? because before that, 2-3 people also did the same. But they haven't said anything about in this area. As you said, everything will watch through their window, and they will accordingly share with you. It is not that they are reading something wrong, but they are reading through their window. So one of the member again, because that time also I was feeling that I'm doing so much of thing and I'm getting intuition that yes, this will going to happen, this will going to happen. Because whenever I was meditating, I can able to see the child is scrolling and child is laughing. Every time I was getting that intuition, but I'm not getting any kind of solid evidences. But that day I got that solid evidence also. That member also shared with me that yes, you will going to very soon going to receive it, and in this 2024 only you will get this good news. That also she confirmed, and I
Wow, who's that
was
member?
so
Who's that member? You should
surprised. Nita
congratulate.
Bajao. I just wanted to say thanks to her
Very good.
also if
Thank you,
she's
Rita.
here. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
very,
So
very good.
deep gratitude to her also, because she has also given me that push
Yeah.
later on that yes, you're going to receive it in 2024 only. And I have shared this with my husband also. This is what happened with me. A lot of signals I was getting, and then it's aura reading which tells me the like authentication, like say कहते हैं ना किसी legal paper पर अगर stamp नहीं हो और signature नहीं हो तो it will be not valid for anything. So it's like when I got that aura reading, again I get that got that authentication and that validation. Yes, it is going to happen. And 26th of November, I got this news that yes, I have conceived. So I'm blessed with your blessings. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
That's what I wanted to share with. And I always had that true belief on yourself and never ever doubt, not even a single, although I was not knowing anything about the healing world, still I consistently kept on enrolling. No, I wanted to learn. I know this is the right way, and my intuition was so strong towards the every course that every time I was not understanding the wholesome of the course, but still I was enrolling, and yes, I am getting what I am paying more than that, multiple times more than that. And that is what I wanted to share from along. I still have a heavy breath to share.
No, that's okay. No problem. Take your time. Take your
So
time to
thank you
process
so
it.
much
Thank you,
for
ma'am.
everything, for every session and every healing and portal healing, whatever that we are connecting, and yes, we are sharing. Of course, for me, it's like just like universe energy is directly coming to me and channelizing my life. It's like that. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Saika. Please email it to me. I'd like to send you something.
Sir, I have sent it to you to what
Okay,
what I
I'll
need
reply.
to share.
No, just send me. I just want to get some contact information, but I'll send you. You have sent me. मैं आपको respond करूँगा उस पे. ठीक है? Thank you.
सर मुझे ये स्टोरी आप वो जो हाँ स्टोरी बुक में है उसमें भी देना था. Means I wanted
I'll
to
create.
really
I'll
share
send
it with for
couple of things are
encouragement.
pending. सब कुछ wrap up करूँगा मैं 2024 में. I'll send you the links
Sure,
of मुझे
sir,
वो
sure.
everything. I'll send a video of that.
And what for? Yeah, and for and I need to mail for.
No, I have got your contact details. मुझे आपको contact चाहिए था, but now since you have mailed me, I'll reply on that. ठीक है? Thank you.
Okay.
It's a little gift from my
Thank you
side
so
for
much.
the new one. That's why I
Thank
wanted.
you so much for every healer present over there, because yes, I know that all they have blessed me with their healing and
That's the power
with
of it.
their energy. So thank you so much.
Thank you, thank you. In fact, you know what? That's what I believe कि sometimes जरूरी नहीं है कि हम जो सीख रहे हैं सब कुछ practice करें. मैंने भी बहुत चीजें सीखी हैं, but कई बार होता है कि उसकी accumulated energy इतनी होती है कि it just helps us to prepare our energies, our body, कहीं ना कहीं से कुछ alignment मिलता है, so nothing goes waste for sure. That is for sure, right? And then definitely we come to a position.
Share with you.
Sorry.
So one more thing I wanted to
Okay.
share. I haven't shared it with my family members. I first shared.
This is on record, by the way. बहुत लोग देखेंगे फिर अगर आपने नहीं देखा ना तो मत share कीजिए because this is gonna be on recording.
I know that now. Now it is okay. I just wanted that first I should share with you as my deep depths of gratitude.
Perfect.
and then I'll be sharing with
Perfect.
that
Thank you,
as well.
Sarika.
Thank you
Take
so
care.
much.
Good luck. Bye-bye. Yes, we'll end the session
Thank you
with
so much.
just one Nishtha, and then we'll end the session. She's been waiting for a long time. Yes, please, Nishtha. Can't hear you. The volume, network. Are you using some headphone? Remove that and disconnect, remove, and then speak. Maybe that's the problem.
Is it
Yeah, it's
audible?
audible now. Hanji. Not audible now. Not audible. Nishtha, we can't hear you. No. No, can't hear you.
Now, is it?
Perfect. Hanji, clear.
Thank you. I just want to convey my deepest gratitude to you, Nishant. Thank you so much, and thank you for bearing every time I poke you, message you. But I just want to, say one thing that there's a sense of calmness that comes in automatically. I don't know. I haven't really felt a lot of things like that, but yes, it's like it's like definitely some sort of download and a sense of calmness that I feel after every portal healing or session that I attend with you, and I'm definitely sticking by you for the next year. So yes, I've paid and I've shared the screenshot. My only horoscope certificate. I don't know if I have done all the things. I think testimonial wala part nahi
So,
pata मैंने वो
what लकी जो जैसे भी व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप का पार्ट थे ना ग्रुप के लिए एडवांस कोर्स के लिए उसमें एक पीडीएफ शेयर किया था मैंने व्हाट आफ्टर ऑरोस्कोप वर्कशॉप यू क्लिक ऑन दैट वहां पे एक लिखा हुआ है कि हाउ टू गेट योर सर्टिफिकेट्स देयर आर 4 थिंग्स गिवन उसमें कि फर्स्ट क्रिएट द रिपोर्ट सेंड इट टू मी विद द पर्टिकुलर सब्जेक्ट लाइन राइट अटैच द 5 रिपोर्ट्स इन अ सीक्वेंस की उसका नाम लिखा होना चाहिए उस इंसान का क्या स्कोर आपको मिला है 80% है 75% है वो लिखा होना चाहिए ठीक है दैट्स थर्ड थिंग फोर्थ थिंग इज फिल द फॉर्म का लिंक भी उसी मेल में दिया हुआ है मैंने फिफ्थ इज सेंड मी अ वीडियो फीडबैक ऑफ योर कोर्स यूजिंग द टेस्टिमोनियल फॉर्मेट कि आपका नाम फॉर एग्जांपल आई एम निष्ठा दुसेजा आई एम फ्रॉम दिस आई लर्न दिस modality method this has been my experience this has been the experience me with with working with people this is what my feedback has given to me all that stuff and why should people take horoscope reading something like that there's an entire structure for that then you record it in about 1 or 2 minutes and send it to me so you send it to me before 15th we'll give you the certificate this month.
I'll do that.
Perfect. Thank you very much. And you're the one with language of light, right?
Yes.
Language of light. आपके message आते हैं ना मुझे language of light के लिए and so yes, so you manifested that because in the instruction that I've got today in my meditation that कि earlier I was thinking सब कुछ online होगा and everything so it is good but once I'm coming in February I think I'm not sure about the dates yet nothing is confirmed I hope to be there and if I'll be there I'll probably do one ceremony which is for everybody you can come in which is going to be a Mahashivratri 26th of February तब तक तो I'm hopeful शिवजी बुला ही लेंगे तब तक Delhi right क्योंकि that ceremony I've been doing it since 2010 it's so powerful so amazing and everybody's invited there we just have to finalize कब करना है कैसे करना because a lot of logistics has to be planned that is one and language of light के लिए भी हम एक workshop करेंगे which is going to be online and in that I'll be sharing with you how to do the work जैसे हमने अभी किया है how to channel the language of light I was like thinking there's one person who's been like asking me about language of light and I've always thought कि करना नहीं करना but then the instructions are कि नहीं करना है I was like okay
I can't tell you how much I can thank you for this I don't know how to say but then this is also manifested somewhere last I wrote it in my journal that I want to have a like a personal session in like some sort of a session where I can learn this language from the guru itself like I have to find that guru and I found you and I actually did all the courses then and there and last thing I want to share is that around the meditation part right I never used to have that I don't know I could never stick I could not never be sticking to one place. I'm always like moving and little scattered energy. But from the last 11 days, I have completed one round of those 11 days of Siddhikaran for Homkara.
and I have just found something, and I've looked forward to those, at least even if it's like 10 minutes in the morning. I look forward to that. I'd never felt that before, like literally never. So yes, that's something I'm totally, thankful to you.
And thank you very much for just do everything, whichever resonates things, whichever thing resonates with you, do more of that. I would suggest that's the best thing.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for manifesting this.
Thank
From
you.
my side and from everybody's side, right? Thank you very much. Okay. So yes, in the language of light, I'll be teaching you how to channel. There are different ways to channel the language of light. Some people use sounds, some people use symbols. Like I use symbols predominantly, not sounds as much. Sounds bhi karta hu, but kabhi kabhi when I really feel it. But there are different ways to channelize. Some from just with energy, some with sound, some combination. So it depends on the person to person who's channeling, right? So we'll be talking about different star races. Like I am from a different star system, so we'll be talking about that as well. What are the 7 major generation but star systems, and the Saptarishis jaise hain, the 7 star generations hain wo, and how do we see what is our soul, from which of the soul's lineage, star lineage we call it, right? We'll talk about that in detail later. So yes, Devani, right? We'll just do last share, guys, right? Last share, and then we'll end the session.
Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to talk. I've been really waiting. Every time I raise my hand and I just keep quiet because I don't have some success story to really share.
No, it's fine. It's just a sharing thing. Yes, please.
But thank you so much. Thank you so much. I had a great experience today, and throughout I was like tears were coming, and I was thinking, am I hallucinating or am I getting a little emotional or what? But then I just had complete faith, and when you said that this is very natural, like you also felt it and few other people also felt it. It somewhere felt like, no, I am also doing the right thing, because that guilt in me that I'm nearly done most of the courses like after the past 6 months, and every time I think, why is it that I know that these are the answers to my questions, that being alone, I do go through these kind of soul fragmentation, soul contracts, and when you explain these things, those question gets answered. कि, oh, ऐसी भी चीजें होती है. It's not that my hallucination. It does happen. These things happen, and whenever I feel very guilty that I know horoscope, but I've not executed things. I don't know what, it doesn't go in my head or what, and it got me frustrated. But when I attend your sessions, I am at a different zone altogether. When I experience every time I have attended the portals, and every time I attended, your sessions live, that I go through some experience. I feel that I can sense some vibrations in my hand or some bodily things. So it really, I'm so grateful to you that, okay, I feel secured. I feel secure. And I'm also like waiting for, for me to share my success stories. And when I listen to the participants out here, I feel, nahi, mera bhi time aayega. I will also be the one to, keep talking about my life changes, And when you introduced, when you spoke about the upcoming, course, the yearly thing, I felt so. Actually, I was planning for a trip or something like that, and I was internally, I've connected with you for your personal thing also. But I was thinking now, which one should I do? What should I do? What should I do? And when you gave this yearly thing, uh, as a healing session for myself, I did feel that, oh God, this is like ये मेरे साथ it's like a checklist that happens. हाँ, ये मेरे साथ होता है. I'm 2 or I'm 4 or whatever. And it's like an answer to my queries. I need a lot of healing myself. Many times I don't want to be a healer because I know I myself need a lot of healing. So thank you so much for introducing people like us to such metaphysical, yet such powerful thing with science, with psychology, backed up with science, and not just stories. So I just wanted to express this. And since I've done that fortune telling, I've been
Oh, wow. I'll just
yeah,
close with
and
that.
you have been so kind to me that you have mentioned, even I've asked the same question 2 times, I think 3 times, that okay, yeah, you need to express yourself. And that's the reason I thought that I must. Every time I raise my hand, you ask me, and I said, no, I don't have anything to say. So I'm scared. But now I just waited patiently. I thought, ab to nahi hoga, ab to nahi hoga. You never took my name. I said, ab nahi hoga. But thank you so much. I had a great experience. And these experiences in life make me, fight the problems that I have, you know. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much for trusting and doing the work. And you know what? It's a course, the Heal the Healer program, it's not a program as such. It's basically more like a journey. Like, सबके पास सारी problems होती हैं, right? Bits and pieces में it's all scattered. किसी के पास 1% है, किसी के पास 2% है, किसी के पास 5% है. We've all gone through the same, like if I can use the word with the liberty, shitty phase of lives, right? So it's just that we have gone through that, but we have grown from that, right? So that's the main fundamental of being a healer. In some concept, we are called the wounded healer. कि पहले खुद को wound कर लेना, and then we progress through that. That's the main thing. So you cannot be a person, who's all perfect all the time. You will have your phase, dark phases, called the dark night of the soul in psychology. That's fine. Just don't get stuck anywhere. अगर आपको रोने का भी मन कर रहा है, just lock yourself, गंदे से गाने लगा के, just order something, have whatever you want to do. But then just go through that phase. Do not suppress anything, because then it becomes like a toxic positivity. And I don't, appreciate, and I neither advise कि toxic कुछ नहीं होना चाहिए, right? Just that's the power of alchemy, transform the negative into positive.
And
right?
आपने जो कुछ चीजें होती है कि आप लाइफ में कुछ होती है where you feel, अरे मैंने तब सक्सेस देखा ना, अब क्यों नहीं हो रहा, अब क्यों नहीं हो रहा, एंड वो क्वेश्चन आते रहते हैं. पर जब भी आपका कोई भी सेशन होता है, आप हमेशा वो पार्ट टच अपॉन जरूर करते हो. तो कहीं ना कहीं वो लगता है, अच्छा इसलिए नहीं हो रहा है क्या, ओके एटलीस्ट नाउ व्हाट, ओके देयर इज अ वे. अब वो अपना खुद का लेजीनेस होता है जिसकी वजह से you don't do it, और then again उस वो भी आप अभी जैसे आज के सेशन में अभी आपने बोला कि आप कहीं अटक जाते हो, those soul fragmentation, you get lost or whatever. So these things, then you feel, acha, maybe I'm going through that because intention is there, still it's not happening. Why? That kills you. But when you give these things, these happen logically, then you feel, acha, okay. So I feel so grateful that I've got someone whom I can't say I can have a conversation daily, but I know I have a guide who gives me science-backed psychological solutions that, okay, not to fret, this is what you need to do. So thank you for that.
Thank you so much, Devani. Bye-bye. Take care.
God bless you.
Same to you and everybody else. Let's just end the session, guys, now. Thank you very much. If you have any questions, you can probably do an email to me. That'll be better. I think it's almost like 11:15 right now. 11:15, right? Okay. So we'll end the session at least as formally, and then if you want to share something, you can later on the email, right? So close your eyes and just say thank you to the masters, cut your cords, and people who opened up the chakras, now they can close the chakras, right? Close their Earth Star, root chakras. Perfect. Okay. Perfect, guys. Thank you very much. I think Bhavya, your mic is on. Pooja, your mic is on. MG, your mic is on. Okay, perfect. Thank you very much. We'll end the session now. Okay. If something was urgent and you really have to, share or speak or ask, you have my email address, healernishant@gmail.com. That is one way to talk. But short and specific questions are, much appreciated than long messages, because then I get confused. So anybody inquiring about